You can start to work fast like that. First, I was feeling like, now I was kind of like woozy. Then I was feeling good after that shit. Damn. God, I was looking at them like, damn. Purify your blood, some other shit. Yeah, so I got to start doing it every morning. So we don't start doing it, start doing it.
Yeah, it's all night, bro. Just keep your eye on that battery and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all perfect. Cats will come in and stuff. Put comments in on you about that shit. We liable to get some stuff on top of shit.
How you do? You got pull it down.
Yeah. Second piece. All right, when the Hebrew Israelites will come in week and week out, prophesy against the wicked kingdom, your beloved America, which is known as Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. We out here to fish for the elect. Like I said, the prophesy against the wicked kingdom, man. You want to say, Kal Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of great millstone, man. The apostles and the elders of great millstone. Those are the men who the Most High Power was set up on the face of the earth and rule well in these days and times, man. I want to say peace and salutations to all the Yakim out there on the four corners of the earth. The water Yahweh, the water for Yakim, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just get out but I got to say it again, man. The water to all you Yakim out there, man. Reached out to us, man. They prayed to us, man. May the Most High keep His grace and His blessings upon all you Yakim, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Peace, blessings, and salutations, you know, to all you Yakim out there, man. Man, we out here to do the work of the Most High Power, man. Look, this is we winding down to the last days, man. You understand what I'm saying? See, Jake is caught up on man's time, and he not understand the time of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is totally different, man. He operates on a different time scale, man. We are in the days of prophecy, man. And if you can't see that now, then most likely you're 2/3, man, and you're fitted for destruction and the hell with you, man. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into prophecy, man. We're just gonna really go through the spirit, man. Let me get that, brother. Back to the shop.
The 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Right, the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night, man. Okay? How does a thief come, man? A thief don't ring a bell or make an announcement when he come, man. When a thief come into your house, when you look up, he's standing over you, man. Read it again, brother.
2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
What's the day of the Lord? All right? Is the day of the Lord going to be filled with butterflies, people throwing out Skittles, annihilators, little babies with wings singing? No, man. The scripture tell you that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. The day of the Lord is going to be full of death and destruction and judgment, man. And what kind of judgment do you think that this place that you so-called love America, what kind of judgment do you think this place deserves, man? What kind of judgment do you think this place deserves for trans, faggots, homosexual, idols, whores, pimps? What kind of judgment do you think this place deserves, man? Niggas walking around with their fucking pants hanging out showing their ass, man. Niggas tatted up, bald-headed, shaven. All this is against the scriptures, man. What kind of place do you think, what kind of judgment do you think this place deserves, man? What kind of judgment did Sodom and Gomorrah get? And all they had was homosexuals, man, and idol worshippers, man. See, you got nothing but fucking niggas, man. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it spiritual, man. See? Man, y'all lucky, man, we in the Lord, man, and we in order, man. We committed to wait on Yahushua, man. I'm ready to get at you niggas, man. Let me get that, brother. Hold that, brother. Come say real quick.
Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Right, hold on, brother. But see the people out here looking, man, like this is a sideshow. Like this is some kind of spectacle, man. But really it is, man. But we was out here buck dancing, shoe shuffling, blowing weed, beatboxing. Then it would be, oh man. But we out here standing up, setting the standard, man, like the Lord told us to do, man. And it's something amazing to you people, man. But guess what? This ain't it. This ain't what's gonna be amazing, man. The day of the Lord is what's gonna amaze you and blow your fucking mind. Let me get that again, brother.
Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, man. That means destruction, man. All you people, all you holy rollers, you grape juice drinkers. Oh, I can't wait till my Jesus come. My sweet Jesus. Now, your sweet Jesus is not coming, man. Our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach is coming, man. No, this faggot not coming, man. He not coming, man. He gonna wish he came. But this cat, Caesar Borgia, 6th Pope of Rome, son of Rodrigo Borgia, that's who you worship, man. You dummies. You imbeciles. You nincompoops. This is who you worshiping, man. He not coming, man. A big angry, our Lord, who's a big angry black power, he's coming, man. Yahushua HaMashiach. So death and destruction to you that desire the day of the Lord. Read.
To what end is it for you?
What end is going to be for you, man? It's going to be your death and destruction, man. You understand what I'm saying? He's not coming down skateboarding on the damn cloud, man, throwing out juju beans, man. He's coming with a sword, death and destruction and judgment, man. Read.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Hold up, man. I thought everything was going to be all good, man. He was going to come pick us up on his cloud, skate up to heaven, and Big Mama going to be waiting at the gate for us. Ain't that what they told you in church?
Right.
Get it, brother. Read.
From the top.
Wherever you want to start at, brother.
It's Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Instruction to you that desire the day of the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
To what end is it for you?
What end is it for you, man? Go ahead, brother.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is what?
It's darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is what?
It's darkness and not light.
Not light, man. It's gonna be something to put on your ass, Jack. And deservingly so, man. Because we got just a bunch of degenerates, man. You know what I'm saying? You so-called Latinos, you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, you are the true biblical Israelites, man, according to the scriptures, man.
Right.
Yahshua Allah, he's the prince of the power. He, Yahshua, Prince Allah power, man. Not fucking niggas, man.
Right.
Not I'm the realest nigga, man. They who got the most fucking swag, man. We princes of the power, man. Under the most high power, man. Not fucking niggas, man. We're the Zion of the Most High, the monument of the Most High. When these other nations see us, they supposed to put their faces down, man, and fear us, and they fear our power, man. But you know what they do when they see us? They say, look at them fucking niggas, man. With their pants hanging off their ass, man. Look at this car, gone, totally bugged out, man. Native Americans, nothing but Uncle Tomahawks and drunkers, man. That's ready to serve these crackers, man. Look, fucking dog, filthy ass white. That's what I'm saying, man. All this is going to be a wrap, man, very, very soon, man. You understand what I'm saying? See, we know our power. You don't. We know we are the prophets of the Lord, man. Prophets means just the same before. You know what I'm saying? We know that we're going to rule your bitch ass one day, man. And you bow down and be put to death by the men you see here, man.
That's right.
So go on and jaw jack and lip shake and tongue ruffle, man. Woe to you, man. Read that, brother. That last part of the Amos, bro.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Read.
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
So basically just saying in a nutshell, we got to, what the scriptures say, put it plain on tables, man. So we're going to break it down as simply as we can, man. You're not going to escape judgment or destruction, man, or the Most High power, man. Not your sweet Jesus, man. Not this faggot. We're talking about Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? The omnipotent, man. The omnipotent, man. So you don't know our power, man. Because if you did, y'all to get y'all shit straight ASAP, man. You had the second precept?
Yeah, sorry, I prepared.
Nah, bring it out, bro.
Let me finish this. It says, even very dark and no brightness in it. No brightness.
Right. So it ain't gonna be a glorious day. How they sing that song in church? Oh, lovely day. No, that ain't what's happening, man.
Yeah, when Jesus was.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas gonna be surprised, man. The whole world is gonna be surprised, man. Not only Israel is gonna be surprised. When I say Israel, I mean you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And I gotta keep saying that, man. Because when you mention Israel to our people, you thinking about them fucking kites over there in our land right now, man, with the hook noses, man, with the Abraham Lincoln hats, man. Those are fucking Khazars, man. Those are not the Israelites, man. Those are not the biblical Israelites, man. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord said he was going to bring his people and establish his land, man. Those crackers came back into their land when, 1946, 48, Salah, and established the state of Israel. Wait, show me the state of Israel. Pull out your scriptures and show me the state of Israel. I'll wrap this bitch up right the fuck now, man. The people got it confused, man. What was that other thing, bro? You bring it out, bro.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation.
Right.
Which shall hear of all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. And I just brought that out because the brother was brought out the fact that we the princes of the Most High.
Right.
You know? Not niggas.
Right.
But pretty much the whole nation of Israel the vast majority of it is comprised of niggas.
Right.
That goes for what the 12 tribes. From not just not you that go back to the tribe of Judah, but all the way through the so-called Native American, so-called Latino, so-called Seminole Indians. You know? And nigga had nerve enough to tell me that America was blessed. That basically America was close to the promised land. He knows it was Israel, but America basically spoke of America in a good light. The Most High did not speak of these scriptures don't speak of America in a good light. Right, man. But people don't even know that America in the Bible.
Right.
That's one of the biggest prophecies in the scriptures about America, man.
Right. Scriptures say lay down in the dust of the old virgin daughter of Babylon, man. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing good promised until in the scriptures about America, man, which is known as Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, man. So how could it be close to righteousness or anything pure, man? How could it be, man? Everything is something defiled, man. Look, hey, man.
Right,
look at
right.
like, get that
Right.
off. Don't
Hey,
pay no
see,
too much shit, but look at that, bro.
The spirit always manifests itself, man.
Right, bro.
All the time.
But even a low-life dude wouldn't let their women walk the street like that, man. A fucking Elamite, which ain't worth a fuck, wouldn't let their people walk around like that, man. These bitches talking on their fucking cycle, man. Walking around here nasty, man. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is defiled, man. Just get a shot of this out. We downtown Houston, man. All this shit is dilapidated, man, and defiled, man. Ain't nothing colorful about this place, man. All this shit is old and stink. Let the rain drop down for 5 minutes, man. It be a stench. You can't believe a come out here, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the leaves and shit on the trees, man. That ain't really green, man. That's closer to a brown, man. Because they planted there, man. They said them roots can't even go into the ground, man, and suck up water. And the water they do suck up is defiled. The air's polluted. The ground's polluted. Go to the store and buy an apple or orange or peach or whatever, if it got a seed in it. Because Esau got everything fucking seedless. Go to Big Mama house, where the fuck you live, and dig a hole and throw that hole in the ground and see what it produced, man. Nothing.
Right.
Damn snapback might grow.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
And they got the Monsanto's terminator seed. I mean, once you plant it, you can't replant it.
That's like the mustard seed, right?
No.
Plant one, plant tree. Mustard seed.
Nah, we talking about Monsanto, bro.
Oh, I thought it said mustard seed.
No, Monsanto.
I got you, bro. I'll just say, Son Jake, everybody look at that. Oh, not Joel Osteen. Not TD Fakes. Oh, definitely not Sweet Jesus. Who is that? Oh, that was, I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah. Man, woe to you, man. Death and destruction, man. Right. Let me get that again, brother. That last part. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear of all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
The law, statutes, commandments the Most High provided to us, and he left here for us. If you was to follow them, it's for your benefit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But niggas come out here and hear what we saying, and they be like, oh, nah, hell no, nah. Oh, they tripping, man. Nah, fuck that. What we bringing out is the words of the Most High, man.
Right.
Y'all about shit, y'all shot. That's for your benefit, man. And if you was to follow these laws, statutes, commandments, and do what's written therein, you would be recognized as a great nation. All these heathens, they wouldn't say, look at these niggas, man. They'll be like, oh, man.
Right.
Those got to be the men of the Lord. Those are the people of the Lord. So therefore, they will fear you and fear your power, man. You will be reverenced over the whole face of the earth, man. But you know what? They can take a picture of Jake with his pants hanging off his ass, tatted up, smooth face, Mohawks. We can take it to Africa, Japan, Australia, wherever, and show them nothing. They're gonna say, look at them fucking niggas, man.
The nigga woman. And the fucking nigga woman. You know, she look like a piece of shit. She ain't nothing but a used up, slut piece of shit nerd, man. That's all she is. All the nation then laid on
her, man. I can't recall the scripture, but they said the daughter of Zion is like a cottage, man. For the nations, man, a place of rest, man. Even Elam can lay down on your fucking woman, man. A fucking humpback, long-nosed Elamite, man. And the bitch thinking some shit sit behind the goddamn counter at the goddamn corner store, man, thinking it's something, man. And she gonna get a bitch a gallon of milk and some Pampers, and she gonna suck and dry, man. And think that's something, man. It ain't shit. You finish with that, bro? Yeah, that's it. We get that, bro.
This Lamentation, chapter 2, verse 15. All that passed by clapped their hands at thee. They hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty? Ooh. The joy of the whole earth?
Right.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Right.
They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Woo. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We found it, or we have seen it. The Lord hath done that which he had devised. He had fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He had thrown down and had not pity, and had caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He had set up the horn of thine adversary. Woo!
We throwing it out.
Yeah, man. All our enemies kept their hands on us, man. All right? Just like you had 3 nasty bears walking through here, man. Looking disgusting, all right?
Nasty.
And the enemy see that shit and they say, oh yeah, baby, they got it out. Still busted and disgusted. Still suffering from fucking slavery, man.
Right.
All right? Mental illness, man.
Right.
Our people, man, our people are fucking gone, man. All right, there's no hope for a 2/3 nigga, man.
Right.
Can't nothing save them, man. It's over with, man. It's already written that them niggas gonna die, so that's why Jake act the way they act, man. This shit is fucking disgusting, man. This is why we need a savior, man.
Oh, Salaki, brother, and ultimately, you read the scripture, the Most High Power did that, man. So if he did that to the apple of his eye, what's gonna happen to you niggas, man? If he brought his beloved down to a low state, not to be destroyed, but because we turned over to idols, man, and walked away from his law, statutes, commandments, what's gonna happen to you niggas out here, man? Oh man, you have no fucking idea, man. You have no fucking idea. You crying about a fucking hurricane and fucking flood, man. There's gonna be a day where you gonna ask Yahweh about you got shot. Just give us the flood. Just flood us out. Just let us be hungry. Just let us have a disease. Don't put the thump on us, man. Because what you fail to realize is all the plagues of Egypt were just as spiritual Egypt gonna visit the shores of America, man. And more. And more. Right, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, America is the great melting pot. So y'all better enjoy this motherfucker, man. You better hey man, eat the bloodiest steak that you fucking can, man. Drink you some fucking wine, man. Commit all kind of wickedness, man, because this is coming to a wrap, man. You understand what I'm saying? But see, the Lord tell us to be circumspect, so the men of the Lord, we are circumspect, man. Circum meaning around, spec meaning to see, man. We know what the fuck is going on, man. Y'all have no idea, man. Y'all think it's Mother Nature, man. You know how offense that is to our power, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, say some fucking Mother Nature, man. But it ain't no different than what you done in the past, man. Oh, it's the sun god, the wind god, the moon god. No, Yahweh, power of Israel, man. And you gonna give reverence to that name, man. Get it, brother.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11.
Go to the Esdras too. Go ahead, brother. All right.
2nd Esdras 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues.
What with what? A mighty what?
A mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
Go ahead, brother.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
So does that mean he gonna go back to Israel? I mean to Egypt, to ancient Egypt, and put the plagues on them again? No,
Right,
Egypt
right.
is done. It
Right.
ain't nothing but fucking dust and fucking air right over there, man.
Saying that.
Right, man. Sand niggas, man.
Bound down to Allah.
Woo! You know what I'm saying? The real Egyptians, they ain't even in their land no more, man. They ain't nothing but some fucking Arabs, man. You know what I'm saying? And Turks. You know what I'm saying? Like they show, you watch the Discovery Channel, when they go over there and show you Egypt, they got this hook-nosed Arab that's supposed to be the overkeeper, and y'all think he a goddamn, he just mean a fucking Arab, man. And he paid by the white man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Forget that again, brother. That's heavy scripture, bro. He said Egypt again, man. You gotta listen to the scriptures, man. You gotta understand, man. That's why I said in Revelations, blessed is he that readeth, man. That word readeth is ostenostos, man. It means read with understanding, man. Let me get it again out.
All right, 2nd Ezra 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. And I will say this real quick. That's the elect. The Most High is going to bring
That's right.
the elect
That's right, Doc.
of the nation of Israel out of this spiritual Egypt. I'm talking about America. You know, with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this whole, basically the U.S. of A, United States of America, you know, it's going to burn.
Right.
All of it. Ultimately by the thermonuclear missiles, you know, and that's big prophecy in the scriptures. And we know you got people out there that say all the great millstone do is go over the same things. You're supposed to, cause that's how you learn. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh went over the same things in the scripture, time and time again. The Most High got Babylon the Great, or America, as you know it, written all through the scriptures. You know? Goddamn clowns don't even know that America's in the Bible, man. You don't even know that the actions that you doing every day is already written in the book. All we doing is playing out the Most High's movie, for lack of a better word, man. You know? Major destruction is set for America. Ain't no fucking blessing America. Ain't no prosperity in America. Ain't no prayer. Yeah, you can pray all you want. That pump. Y'all praying to Caesar Borgia.
Right.
When they say God bless America, when the president of the United States say God bless America, he talking about Satan.
Right.
He's saying Satan bless America.
Right.
That's their God.
Right.
He know who the hell he ain't talking about the supreme power Yahweh. He talking about Satan. You know?
And it's evident, man. It's evident. Because it ain't even that old black power movement and justice for minorities, that was all bullshit anyway, man. But they ain't even doing it no more. Who they fighting for rights for now, man? Faggots, lesbians, dykes, trannies,
Right.
man. They ain't worried about you niggas no more, man. It never
Right.
was, but at least they put on a good show, man. At least they put on some nice shiny shoes and did the dance and you believed in it, man. Now they pushing trannies over you, man.
Right.
And you niggas talking about Black Lives Matter, man. You niggas gonna get what you deserve. But the Most High, to show his mercy, these scriptures are repetitive, man. So we gotta be repetitive with you fucking boneheads, man.
Right.
Because you ain't getting it.
Right.
Because if you got it, why are you still filling up TD Fakes church house, man? Creflo dollar bill, a crook. Niggas they showing themselves to be crooks. Why you still filling up the church houses, man? And believing in all these different philosophies, man? Look at these crackers at ease, baby. Niggas out here suffering, man. They finna go to the Astros game, sit up in the goddamn skybox, man, and drink wine and chew snuff, man. They ain't even thinking about your fucking things, man. But you wanna be hand in hand with your goddamn enemy, man. That's why we're repetitive, man. Because that's the mercy of the Most High power. Because very soon, you ain't gonna see us out here, man. It's gonna be a family of the word, man. to get that out. Go ahead, bro.
Hey man, look, like I said before, every day you wake up, the Bible say the same thing. So what the fuck you niggas talking about?
Right.
Man? You think tomorrow you gonna wake up and then it's gonna be a goddamn extra chapter
right.
inside of Revelation,
right?
Or bringing out something new? Hell no, man.
They say everything gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Well, they don't read.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's number one. Jake don't read, man. All you church goers and you holy rollers that's gonna fill up the I don't even like to say the churches because the real church is right here.
Right, right. Word church comes from the Greek ecclesia, man, which means to call out, man. It ain't no physical building, man. Go ahead, brother.
Right. Y'all gonna fill up the harlot house. The
right.
scriptures call them
a harlot house.
Harlot house.
Right.
Because you go in there committing spiritual adultery on the Most High. You know, y'all ain't reading shit, man. Y'all listening to a shuck and jive ass pastor.
Right.
And really he ain't a pastor, he hired.
Right, man.
You know? Jake don't fucking read, man.
Right.
These people and I'm talking about really even the ones that supposedly get into the scripture. Because really you can read all day, but if you ain't reading with understanding, then it's all vain.
Right. It's all for naught, man. It's all for naught, man. Like, we're not to get far, we're going to stay on the subject, but John 3:16, man, which is the Negro's favorite scripture, man.
Right.
No understanding at all.
And it's a beautiful scripture.
Right.
It's a beautiful scripture.
Right.
But you can hear it so much, you know, that was a demon I had to battle with. You know? Because I didn't, you know, basically I didn't want to hear nothing about John 3:16. And Jake put that old soft, the Most High God, and then who the world ignorantly called Jesus, loved the whole world. They don't love the whole world.
Right.
You know? He don't love this fucking devil, the so-called white man,
right,
who is Esau in the Bible.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. He don't love you fucking niggas.
Right.
The Most High don't love no fucking niggas,
right,
man. The Most High got love for his elect. The scripture says, if you can get that, the Most High hated sinners. And the only ones that can sin are Israelites. And this white man, he can sin too because he took this book onto himself. He took our culture and our nationality onto himself. So the Most High gonna judge his ass. You know? At one point in time, Esau got brought up in the laws too. Don't forget that Esau is Jacob's brother. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
What it says.
12 and 6. But you bring it.
Right. Ecclesiastes 15:13. The Lord hateth all abominations.
Right.
And they that fear the Most High love it not, man.
Right.
So, come on, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, with shit, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are an abomination. We was an abomination at one point. You know? And we ain't out here saying we saved either. You know?
The scriptures say what? Those that endure to the what? To the end. Then they should be saved, man. So all these church people and these grape juice drinkers, I'm saved according to what scripture? According to your own heart. Proverbs say that the heart is desperately wicked, man. Ecclesiastes 12:6. For the Most High hated sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Hey, going back to the other scripture you brought out, our people is a walking abomination.
Right, man.
I'm talking about it's a bad sight to see.
Right.
If you was, especially the other nations, when they look at them people on that sign, especially Judah. Judah is really the head tribe, the head tribe, the top tribe. They in the worst state, man. They're in the worst state. Levi and Benjamin ain't too far behind them, man. Shit, all of them, man. Jake is walking around as a walking abomination.
That's right, man.
Smoking cigarettes.
Right.
Blowing the herb.
Right.
Popping pills.
Full of pork.
Pants hanging off your ass.
Right.
You
Full
know?
of catfish, shrimp. Laying down with a woman that's laying down with 100 men.
And the thing is, if you try to tell them something, you know, and we ain't out here trying to save no fucking body. We can't save.
That's right.
We can't even save ourselves.
That's right, huh?
You know.
That's how cold it is, huh?
If you try to tell, we done been out here for a while. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's been a short time, but for some years now, Jake is not trying to hear the laws, statutes, and commandments of this book. They think they got it figured out, man.
Right.
Jake think they got it all figured out. They know the way, and they keep getting the same results. And we gonna continue to get the same results because we under curses.
Right, man. And that's the real definition of stupidity, man.
Right,
Keep doing something over and over, expecting a different result, man. Okay? Ignorance is to ignore the truth. So you gotta learn, you gotta know the meaning and definition of words, man. Which our apostles push that on us, man. And it's a beautiful thing. That's stupid to do something over and over and over, expecting a different result, man.
Right.
You niggas done march, you done clap. You know what I'm saying? You done pray to Jesus. You done sung Amazing Grace a million times. And ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing to be getting worse, man.
Right.
You got trannies over you now, man. The white man always been over you. Now you got transgenders, and faggots, and homosexuals over you, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got to take your kids to a school where a damn man dressed up as a woman is teaching them, man. They can go in the same bathroom as your son. And you think is that good? Is that a good thing? And if you do, death to you, man. Go ahead, man. You want that 12 again?
What's the script you ready to go there?
Ecclesiastes 15 and 13. Ecclesiastes Sirach 15. Hold that, brother, Baba Bashar. Tell me what you had. What you had. All of what you had. 15 and 13. The Most High hateth all abominations.
If it ain't of the law, statutes, and commandments that's written in the scriptures, it's an abomination. Especially here in America. You know, everything about America is abominable, man. These laws is beneficial to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The laws of the Most High make sense. You know? That's why Jake's so messed up, because they ain't got no law and order, man. They ain't got no order. The scriptures say, let all things be done decently and in order.
Right.
How do you do that? Follow what the book say. Once Jake get off into this book, they realize they don't believe in it. You know, if they decide to open it up and read it. You know?
Read this scripture. Go ahead, brother, say it real quick. This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law, this is the law book, man. A book of laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Not religion, man. Not what these crackers can taught us, man. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success, man. So until you get on these laws, statutes, and commandments, and to show you some spiritual book, man.
Right.
When you look Jake right in the eye and shoot him with it, bro, his spirit either going to accept it or he's going to get the fuck on, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with profanity or the words or nothing, man. It's this truth, man, and the spirit is in you that the Most High that put in you, man. Like the brother said earlier, this is for the elect, man. Only the elect don't receive it and understand this, man.
Right.
The rest of y'all continue on again.
This assembly was like we brought out. This is the true church. I ain't saying this particular camp. I'm talking about when you go out on the highways and byways and teach this word. With the word church means to call out, right? You know, this is the true church. But this ain't a pleasant thing to a nigga, man. A nigga don't got better things to do than sit around and worry about his salvation.
Right.
What Jake don't know is they walking by. This is how you gonna receive your salvation.
Right,
Not from us, but from hearing the word.
right.
Scripture tell you that.
Right, bro. This assembly is the church of Yahweh Hashem.
Right.
Yahweh Shah, man. Don't the scriptures tell us to make ourselves reasonable sacrifice, man? Don't the scriptures tell us that we align with the stones? Don't the scriptures tell us for 2 or 3 are gathered in my name? I'm there among you, man. Here's the change, man. And say it again, brother. In the midst, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ishmael, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, right? This ain't. Jake don't want to hear this, man. You probably had many Israelites that ain't been watching videos on the YouTube, but they scroll over here, probably click on the video, say fuck them niggas, and then keep brown. You know?
The Lord, Sirach 15 and 13. Yahweh hateth all abominations, and they that fear the Most High love it not, man. So they tell you, our great millstone ain't number some fucking hate mongers, man. Hey, yeah, you goddamn right, man. Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 97 and 10. Ye that love Yahweh by Shemi Hamushai hate evil. Woo! He preserved the soul of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked.
Right.
All right, so the scriptures tell us, man, to hate the evil, man. This fucking current society, all right, this modern era is wicked, man. They break every law in the Bible, man. So what the hell you mean we hate mongers and fear mongers? No, we teaching the Bible, man.
Right.
We are doing what does say Yahweh Shemi Hamushai.
That's right.
You niggas just not doing it. That's why
right.
you offended, man.
Right.
The fuck out of here, man.
Right. Right.
We're in a time of hate. Yes, hatred needs to be cast out. Hatred towards the devil. Hatred towards you niggas, man. I hate niggas, man.
Right, man. Right.
I don't even like talking
niggas,
about
man.
fucking
Right,
niggas, and I don't like talking about niggas shit.
Girl, I hate to even go to work to see you fucking niggas, man.
Right. I was saying that, what the hell was I at? Oh, I was washing my clothes, man. I really hate playing my eyes on niggas, man. Because it's an abomination.
Which is a filthy, disgusting thing, man. Ain't nothing worse than a fucking, hey, bro, when that time comes, man, we gonna leap over the crackers to get to you niggas, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leap over you crackers, man. Look at this fucking faggot pepper food standing out here thinking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in this money saying, look at these niggas, man. Good, man. But that's gonna come to an end one day, man. Soon and very soon, man. Like they see that old church song, man. Soon and very soon. That other one was, Sirach.
Hey, and this is all in the scriptures, man. We don't give a damn if you like it or not.
Right, man.
You know? Cause you got to go take that up with the Most High.
That's right, man.
Take it up with the Most High. The Most High said, come out here, whether they were here for a bill.
Right, huh?
And he also say, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and spare not.
Spare not, man. So fuck your feelings.
So if he say spare not, why the Most High put that in the mouth of the prophet Isaiah? Why would he say spare not or spare no feelings? If we were gonna come out here and be speaking sweet, soft words to you, the prophets the prophets is hard men, man.
Right.
Are still men.
Right.
Read about the prophet Samuel. That's one of the prime examples, man.
Right.
You know.
Sirach 12 and 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Right. So you got judgment, punishment, great punishment stored up for you. That's talking about Israelites. You know? Millions of Israelites are gonna die on the planet Earth, man. The death toll wasn't high enough with this Hurricane Harvey and Irma. You know? That ain't shit compared to what's about to come.
Hey, get that and go back to that second Peter, bro. This period, like going back to second Petersburg. Yeah. Okay.
This 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right, man. That's nuclear destruction, man. You understand what I'm saying? Now a fucking flood, man. See, the flood was the first judgment, man. That was, you know what I'm saying? Salaki was the first death. Salaki, Dr. Water, brother. You understand? So when the Most High, how much Shah bringing these hurricanes and they bring up a little knee-high water, you niggas start shooting and shaking and pissing in your goddamn shots, man. That ain't nothing, man. He promised, he gave you the rainbow as a remembrance of that he not going to destroy the earth again with water, man.
Right.
That ain't what you got to worry about, man. Even if the hurricane came and brought the chest hot water, which he did, which we experienced some of that, man. That ain't what it is, man. Coming with nuclear destruction, man. Right. That's gonna do what?
The heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
What are some of the works that are done therein, man?
Right.
Faggots, dick, lesbians. Don't record us, man. Don't record us, man. We know you sleep, man.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Women looking on, that's all these women is lesbians, man. We get on these punks, these damn hoes out here, they lesbians, man. They like licking on each other, man. All of them. That's because the scripture saying Isaiah 19 that the Most High mingled a perverse spirit
right
in the midst of Egypt.
Right.
It's a perverse. It's deep. This devil. We're talking about Esau. The so-called white man is the devil of the Bible.
Right. Right.
You know it. You know it, don't you, son?
Yeah, he know it.
Yeah, you know it. You being sarcastic. You the fucking devil.
Right. Really, he's scared, man. Like he should be, man.
You know, because they deceive us.
That's right, man.
Because he proud in his mind. You know? He'll go and tell somebody that he is a nice, loving guy, and he know he's wicked in his spirit.
That's all I do.
You know? So that means he the fucking devil.
Right.
The devil is here to deceive you, man.
Right, right. From the Latin Diablos, man.
You know? But these little regular low life walking around.
Crackers, right, man.
They ain't on, you know, they just as good as you niggas out here.
That's right, man. That's right, man. You know? And that's why the Lord told us to come out here and give judgment not only to our people, but to all the nations, man. These crackers don't know that they Esau, man.
Yeah, they don't know shit.
When we tell them that shit, they don't know what the fuck that means, man. All they can think about is go home, so I can go drink me some goddamn Miller High, like whatever the fuck these crackers be drinking, man. Right, man. They don't fucking know, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, we the top authority on the face of the planet Earth, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Set up through the spirit of Yahweh, I should y'all shot. We can set up through our elders and our apostles and our elders, man.
Hey, you believe that the elites tremble?
Get better with it, man, bro.
The elites
73.
tremble at that we out here in great boldness, man.
Right.
Because they know we the rulers. They know we are the top men on the planet Earth. They know Israel is the top.
Right.
But they so damn stupid that they believe they can upset the prophecy of the Most High.
Right.
That Israel won't establish, well, under Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, under Yahushai, the kingdom of Israel is going to be established. You know?
Right. Like
and they,
yeah,
go ahead.
no, just like it, bro. No, bro.
And they think they gonna upset it.
No, sir.
You know? They
No,
think
sir.
they really got in their mind that some way, somehow,
No, sir.
we gonna establish a new world order, man. There is gonna be a new world order, man. There's gonna be a new world order right here on the planet Earth.
Right. Right.
It's gonna be the new world order of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, bro. The scripture just said the heavens gonna how do you say, bro?
It says, the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right, man. That heavens represent rulership, man. That shit gonna pass away, man. And you think, like you say, these Joe Sick-Pack, Billy Bob crackers, they don't know what time it is, man. But these crackers do, man. These crackers, David Rothschild know who the Apostle Tahar is, man. You understand what I'm saying? Jacob Rothschild, David M. Rothschild, Henry Kissinger, Zabriskie, Soros, they know who the Apostle Tahar is,
right.
And the Apostle Gabor, and the Ramlock, man. They know what we stand for, and they know what we represent, man.
Right.
And they shake it in their fucking boots, man.
We the group, starting from the apostles on down. Starting from the apostles on down, that are pushing out the vibration of the mark of the beast. Because the mark of the beast is basically the final stamp, for lack of better words, that's gonna get put on the new world order, man. That's what is gonna lock together the new world order. the mark of the beast, and the only one that's pushing it. You got other groups that talk about it, but Great Millstone push it, and it needs to be pushed. We're in the time of the mark of the beast. We're in that time, man. You know, we in the time of, this is coming very soon. The mark of the beast is not years off into the future, man. They already instituted the chip, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Right here in America, man. And everybody is primed and prepped for the taking of this chip, man. The American people gonna run and embrace that chip. Right. You gonna have some of your doomsday preppers, and other people outside of the middle of the day that's gonna fight against it, you know, fight against that chip. But the vast majority of the people here in America, they gonna run and embrace the mark of the beast, man. Right. And the reason I'm bringing out, well, we're supposed to be bringing out the mark of the beast. We're supposed to be pushing that and bring, every time we come out here on the block, we're gonna bring out the mark of the beast. It's gonna come out, you know. And that's how.
Shut it all down, bro.
You see him?
It's a lot.
That's why they know, how they know who the men of the Lord is. They like, damn, they the ones that is focused on our key to the New World Order. They say, damn, that Great Millstone from start from the apostles on down, because it's been being taught and pushed before we ever came out on the block. They know. They say they are pushing the key to our New World Order. The key to their New World Order, like Aaron Russo said in the interview with Alex Jones, he said, from the mouth of Nick Rockefeller, and not all of a sudden Nick Rockefeller don't exist. You know, he said their plan is to get every man, woman, and child on the planet Earth, not just here in America, chip with the RFID microchip, have all money and accounts on that chip. He said, so that's their ultimate goal. They got all the power, they got all the gold. Y'all want to know where the gold at? It ain't in Fort Knox. I'm sorry to tell you. You know, the Rothschilds and the Oppenheimers and the Gettys and DuPonts and the rest of the banking families, they got the gold. You know, the Ishmaelites got the gold too. You know.
I thought you didn't change
Yeah.
Jake got that old draw.
Everything. Yeah. Woo! Right. Jake Brown walking around here with a goddamn the 14-karat piece of chain on, man. Even if it's 24K, man, that's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't never seen real gold, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hey, man.
Yeah, real quick, if I may continue.
Goddamn, bro.
Basically, this dude, Aaron Russo, was like, goddamn, y'all got the whole fucking world. What is your end? Like, what are y'all trying to accomplish? He couldn't get it. He couldn't understand it. He like, well, goddamn, y'all got the money, y'all got the power, y'all got the control of the people. If they doing what y'all want them to do, what is y'all end goal? What is the end goal? He said, we want to put that chip on the planet Earth, man. Everybody on the planet Earth to be chipped with that RFID microchip. That's very important, man. So if America is in the scriptures, it's prophesied that America was going to be this great empire, you know, and it was going to have a great destruction to it. And then Esau is letting you know that the key to my new world order is the microchip. He ain't saying it's the mark of the beast, but he's letting you know that this chip, it was going to basically make everything universal. The word universal mean uni means one, and versal means to turn. So to turn the whole world of one order, so to speak, you know, is the mark of the beast. They can program you. They can send signals and vibrations. Really download you information into you like a damn computer, man. Right. You know. Right. They know where you at. they want to play the Most High. And then they putting they stamp on you. They say, look, I'm branding you as my cattle. But our brand go as far as our Social Security for right now. So basically the way they keep track of you is through that Social Security number. You know? And they keep track of you through the phones and the debit cards and all that. But the social is like the tracker. You know? They want to put a mark on you, know where you at, know what you're thinking, know what you're about to do, you know, because they want to be the Most High. Right. They say they are the Most High.
Right.
I am.
Right.
That's in the scripture.
Right. Right, bro.
Moab hurting.
Right. Woo. God damn it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got something else on that, brother? No, I haven't heard. Nah, I ain't he come back to you, Peter, bro. That's 2 Peter, bro.
All right, 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right, seeing that destruction is coming and is at hand, man. Nuclear destruction. What kind of person should you be, bro? You understand what I'm saying? It says, to be in all holy conversations and godliness, man. You know what I'm saying? So your actions, how you walk, and your movements in this life, in these last days and times, should be according to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
Which are not grievous, man.
And they spiritual. You know?
Man, ain't nothing here at the Most High power set up for his people is not impossible, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, some things we can't do because we here in Babylon, like keep the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? But we're not supposed to work, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go, we in fucking Babylon, man.
Right.
You can't tell Esau shit, I ain't coming today, man. It's the Sabbath, man. You out of there, man.
It's a lot of laws that we can't keep just from being in captivity. Like, the way we get paid on the job,
right.
We ain't got no control over.
That's right, huh?
So we really, they committing the sin again. That's why I said that Esau took this book in his hand, man. You supposed to pay a man wages accordingly.
That's right.
And even if you get a business, I mean, the best you can do is get a business and you can pay a man before the sun goes down. That's the law.
Right.
You know?
And Esau knows this.
Yeah, Esau know this book. You know? Just being in captivity, we breaking the law. We can't even deal with just waste and balance, right?
And the Most High, Proverbs, and make you think of Proverbs 11, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High power, man. All this shit is an abomination, man. But what's so cold upon, the brother said earlier, this is all part of the Most High program. This is his plate, man. We just actors in this plate, man. He set it up, man, just like he set Pharaoh up, man. What he set Pharaoh up for, man? To bring his ass down, man, and show his power, man. That's what he set America up for, man. But these crackers think, man, these nations, even Jake himself, because he worships this goddamn dumb, this white man, he think this place will never fucking go down, man. I had niggas at my job talking about we got the greatest military. Man, are you fucking kidding, man?
Right.
That fucking Ant-Man got more order and defense set up for their shit than America do, man. You gotta be a fucking fool to think that, man.
Well, see, them ants is bad. Them ants got perfect order set up in they colony.
And the scripture say consider the ant.
Yeah, they say, consider the ant.
You understand what I'm saying? Man, this place is a wrap, man. You had what you had, bro? We're gonna go back to that, bro. I know.
All right, this is Romans chapter 9. I'm going to get straight to the point. Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
That's right.
Now, so I brought that scripture out. That's like the point. But if you read it, the subject matter of that chapter is Jacob and Esau. And that particular, like basically from the 8th verse, like 7, 8 verse on down, the subject matter is Jacob and Esau. You know? And then it key in on Esau, about the Most High ain't gonna have mercy on Esau. What shall you say then? the unrighteousness with the Most High because he not being merciful towards Esau?
God forbid.
Right.
Hell
God
no.
forbid. You know, he said, so the Most High is equating Esau to Pharaoh. Right here in the, well, he used Paul to do it, you know. So the most, Paul is letting you know in the spirit that basically Esau is equating, this, well, that goes back to what we was bringing out earlier. This place is spiritually equal.
Right.
You know?
That's right, God.
So that's what you got.
Go ahead. Appreciate it, brother.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 15. The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world.
All right, so the same thing like he did to Pharaoh at the brother was saying, same thing to Esau, man. So that his power can be known throughout the whole world, man. All right, because once America get destroyed, and all the world know that this son of a bitch is destroying the smoke, you can see it from goddamn China.
That's right.
You gonna know that your house by shit
That's
shot
right.
later, man.
Right.
Everybody gonna acknowledge it,
That's
man.
right.
Right.
Then you gonna see the chariots. Okay, the men of the Lord. Straight power, man.
That's right.
Everybody gonna get right, man.
Right.
As the
Right.
scriptures say.
Right.
And the Most High God, his name was glorified
Right.
throughout the known earth after basically the Most High took down the Egyptian king.
Right. They knew it was the power of Israel that did that, man.
Right.
They knew it, man.
They knew it.
And they reverenced it and they feared it, man. And so we're going to return back to that same thing, man. You will reverence the name Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And you will fear. You're going to fear us. You're going to fear our power, man.
Right. There will be no more with that sign with the different gods. There ain't going to be no more worshiping Allah. You got a lot of Jakes that's into this. You got a shitload of Jakes that's into this Nation of Islam shit. You know? You got Jakes that's into Egyptology. You got a lot of niggas that just niggas, man. They ain't into nothing but sitting around being a damn low life, man.
Right.
You in a low state when your day comprised of getting full of drugs.
Right. That's keeping it
And,
real,
and dreaming about hoes. A lot of Jake, they ain't getting no damn pussy, man. That's the truth about it. I'm talking about the ones that's in the inner city, so to speak. I'm trying to be politically correct, but in the so-called hoods, a lot of them niggas ain't getting no fucking box, man.
Right.
You know?
And
You
just
sitting now, go ahead, bro.
That's because the black woman is proud. Hey, bro, I heard man, listen to 21 Savage, man. What's that new song he got that bank account, man? That nigga said, you can't even talk to the bitch. She fucking with bosses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about, nigga, you walking around with Amber Rose, man, one of the biggest sluts in the history of the face of the fucking earth. But listen to what he's saying. You can't even talk to this bitch.
Slut,
You see what I'm saying?
low life.
She not gonna fuck with you, cause you ain't, you know what I'm saying? A fucking slut who pussy is on the internet, bro. That her son can go to his phone and pull up the fucking the balls of his mama's pussy. Wow.
And that's the point I was, getting at and all that is that Jake ain't even worshiping. Jake worshiping Jordans, man.
Mama.
And really worshiping the damn pussy, man. Jake's world revolves around Semiramis, man.
God,
they don't know it. They don't know it. They bow to the damn woman. A lot of these cats, they say the woman changed their life. The reason they say that is because they trying to go against the grain of this system, man. Cause the men ain't really with this system, this way, but the woman is. So when Esau beat their ass over the head so goddamn much, and they seeing them going against the grain ain't working, they caught cases, they got locked up. Now the woman saying, "Look, I'm gonna show you the way. I'm gonna show you how to get a job.
Right.
Do all these things, walk straight and abide by this fucked up system, and I'm gonna give you some body. That's your reward is my beat up vagina.
Right.
You know? Jake worshiping all these other gods, that shit is gonna be shut down.
That's right.
When Yahweh shall return, man. He gonna get his glory. Yahweh shall ain't got, he got his glory in the heavens, in the spiritual realm. All the angels know that all the angels know that Yahweh reigns supreme.
Right, man.
You know?
And that's what they not paying attention to. Y'all might not realize it. That's the goddamn grand finale of the show, man. When the turn of our Lord Yahweh Shai messed up, man. But he coming back with the bang, man.
Right. Y'all like concerts. They like to go to concerts and shit.
You know, like for the 4th of July, they shoot the firecracker, that shit look. Alright, and at the end, they just the grand finale, and Esau stand up and clap. The grand finale is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. Coming
Right.
back, man. With the vengeance, man. Our Avenger, man.
Right.
For the big payback, man. Ain't that called? We gonna get it in most how when we experience power, but we really ain't gonna have to, man.
Yeah.
Just Yahweh Shai himself, man.
Right.
You gonna come back and catch a record on this bitch, man.
That's it.
So far, what your mind can conceive, go ahead, brother.
It's a lot, bro. The whole planet Earth is gonna give glory to that man, our big brother. You know, the whole planet Earth is gonna reverence and know that everything I believed in was bullshit. Esau even gonna know it. You know?
Hey, man, let me get this look at. Hey, bro, hold that shit like this shot. I just want to take this point. Because, man, they don't.
If the scriptures say that Yahweh is coming back with a sword, man. Check that out. Yahweh is coming back with a sword.
Read this real quick about that shot. It's 2nd Ezra, chapter 13. And I'm gonna start at just 5, man. It reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the 4 winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Can you start it back? Where you started from? Where you started from?
At 5. 2nd Ezra 13 and 5.
No, you good, bro.
Okay. It reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the 4 winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right.
But
y'all brothers know what that's talking about? That particular part, the multitude of men from the 4 winds. Say it again.
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. After this I beheld, and lo, there was, you got to start up high to get a better understanding. I'm just going to start from the top, bro. I'm sorry. 2nd Ezra 13. And it came, Salaki, brother. And it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there
Right,
arose.
because the Most High was showing Ezra's business, you know?
Verse 2, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. 3, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice, like as the earth swallowed when it feeleth the fire. Verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice.
Who was that talking about? The outside, and then say the word.
And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice.
The fire, the laser beam that's going. Because the Lord, when he come back, he's not coming floating on a cloud.
Right.
Or he's not going to come flying like Superman.
Right.
He going to be able to fly, don't get me wrong, but he coming in a chariot. And this scripture is going to go into it. And the chariots is going to be shooting out laser beams, frying people, man. Turn them into smoke.
Y'all seen the Tom Cruise when he was running? The motherfucking laser zapped the motherfucker. He ran through the fucking dust, got on his fucking face. When he got to the house, he looked in the mirror and seen that shit. He damn near bugged the fuck out, bro.
He had human ass on him.
And that's just a fucking movie, man.
Right.
They can't equate up to really what's gonna fucking happen, bro.
Right. Go ahead.
And all Salah, all the things Salah, like as the earth faileth when it feels the fire. And after this, verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
All right, now who is that?
The nations gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat to fight against Yahushua nations.
That's it.
It's a perfect study.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah, because the next part is going to explain it to you. How people gathered together. If you read Revelation 19 chapter, starting at verse 10 on down, this is explaining it right here, man.
Yeah, like what's when the war of Armageddon that's gonna take place. When you read about the Valley of Jehoshaphat, that's talking about basically in the Persian Gulf in the Middle East. The war gonna be taking place, and when Yahushua come with the chariots, multitude of chariots, they all gonna stop war, and they gonna focus on Yahushua and the angels. You know? Yeah, bro.
2 Ezra 13:6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. Now listen to this, bro. But I would have seen the region or place whereof the hill was graven, and I could not. Okay? So this chariot was so huge and so big, it looked like a mountain to him. But he said if it was a mountain, he would have seen the place. It was so big, he would have seen. That's just like a chunk of third ward missing out of the Houston, where you can see, like, okay, this is where it comes from. But it was so huge, he couldn't even, like, damn, I can't even.
Like right here.
Right. But listen to the scripture, bro. Listen to the scripture. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself out a great mountain and flew up upon it. So Yahushua gonna be standing on top of this motherfucker, man. So he's not coming as a 6 foot, 7 foot man. Like people look at a Shaq and be like, ah, man, if Shaq came out here right now, niggas would be like, man, you ever seen Shaq in person, bro? I seen Shaq in person, bro. He like, damn, this big ass nigga, man. It ain't gonna be shit, bro. Yahushua Mashiach coming back, standing on top of the great chariot, bro. You ain't gonna be able to fuck with him on nothing at all, on no level. Go ahead, bro.
This Revelation 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he does judge and make war.
All right, so that's the same thing inside of Ezra, man.
Shit, Jake gonna say, I can go get a white horse.
They're just explaining it.
We ride a white horse at the trail ride, bro.
Because
But you ain't talking about no fucking horse.
Right.
yeah,
White rippers, but go ahead.
yeah. I would say that the white horse represent power, man. You know, like how they got horsepower. John is comparing the power of the chariot unto horsepower, man, because it was magnificent, all right? It was mind blowing to him. So he said like a horse.
Right.
Right. And the white horse, because the white represents the white.
Come on.
You know?
Right.
He's coming back to bring righteousness upon the planet Earth, and he's coming with grand power, right? Supreme power, right? And Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, gave him the supreme power. Check that out. He set him up.
Right. And I just want to bring that out to show that you need to call Jesus Christ. When you need to call Jesus Christ, he's coming back like you can't even imagine, bro.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Even when we speaking, we putting it like as we speaking, you should be visualizing this, or having a picture in your mind, man. But even with that picture that you got in your mind and imagining, putting pictures to these words, it's gonna be greater beyond your imagination.
So that one chariot we just read about in Ezra, it's gonna walk in the city of Houston, just that one, man. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures say the chariots don't flood the skies, man. What's up, bro?
I just want to know what the roads mean. Y'all got on.
What's that?
The roads y'all got on, what they mean?
It's garments, man. It's garments, man. Ancient garments, man. It's part of our heritage, man.
Right. According to the scriptures, you know, we supposed to wear we really supposed to be wearing garments, and you supposed to have fringes on a border of blue and fringes on them, you know.
Hey, and they say Judah is niggas. So at first that means like what that mean with everybody else, huh? I just heard that before.
Say it again, bro.
Do that mean like since Judah is first, like what it is right here? Do that mean like we're the first tribe, like we're above everybody else? Yeah, I heard it before. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it ain't just the head, it's rhythm. It's true, bro. It ain't true, it's the head tribe. I catch that people, bro. No, you had something on that?
I want to keep reading on that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 13 in verse 8. It says, "And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight."
Right, so they're going to put the spirit on them to keep fighting. They're going to, man, when they see this,
Ain't that something?
you going to, man, look, man, it's going to be all out war and chaos, man. Right? Man, y'all watched the Game of Thrones. Those you guys example, man. When they got into war, they was getting it in, man. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine you getting it in, mano a mano, nation against nation. Y'all getting it in, but we getting it in. Then when you see how a shot in the chariot, you like, oh, fuck. But still,
Right.
the most high put the spirit on them, keep fucking fighting, man. Keep reading, bro.
It says, "And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire,
Right.
and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude."
Right. Lasers, lightning, wind, just shit you can't bottle it out and put it like that. Go ahead.
It says,
Can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
And basically, they gonna be scared out of their damn mind. Before they get destroyed, they gonna be scared, but the Most High gonna put the spirit on them to keep fighting. Like in that movie, Independence Day.
Right.
They was afraid in that movie, and it was that's on a very, very small scale. But they steady going at the they seeing the so-called UFOs disobliterate shit.
Right. Doing all kinds of
Body
different shit
Right.
that them jets can't do, man. Stopping on the dime and expanding,
Right.
contracting. You understand what I'm saying?
They shooting at the big chariot, the grand big chariot in the movie, and it ain't phasing. They still going at it. That's what's gonna happen.
And y'all was seeing on the YouTube, you can find it, where they got the they got the Star Wars program that Reagan made back in the 80s, man, for the chariots. Yeah, they got, look on YouTube, man. They got a clip to where they had a chariot on the screen, and they shot the laser at the chariot. You can see the blink from the laser. Now you know how light speed is, bro. Oh, the chariot, boom! Before that bitch even got there, bro. Y'all look at that shit, bro. You just see they know they can't fuck with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about light speed laser, bro. They shot it, the chariot was sitting still. The chariot was out of the frame before the laser beam even came. Keep reading.
Go ahead, bro. And not just because the chariot was afraid of the goddamn thing, he was playing with Esau, man.
Right.
Esau can't destroy the chariots, man. I don't give a fuck what he shoot on it, man.
Right.
He can't destroy it.
it says, "And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one."
Now some of them, huh?
And burned them up every one.
Left a few of them survived, brother.
And burned them up every one. So that upon a sight of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
They need to be broken down, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying, bro?
It's the prophet Ezra. He said when he seen it, he was seeing a vision. You know? He said when he seen all that, he was afraid.
A man of the Lord.
So afraid, I don't know exactly where it said, but the Most High was showing Israel his visions. And Israel understood reincarnation, you know?
Right.
Because he said, in that day, what am I going to do?
Right.
You know? Because Israel could very well be right here on the planet Earth today. You know?
And said a multitude of men, but we ain't talking about 100 people in the street fighting, bro. We talking about maybe, man, hundreds of thousands of people are fucking war, man. We talking about the greatest war that ever existed on the face of the earth, man. They gonna come through. Ah!
Right. The World War III is gonna be popping. You know? A nuclear holocaust. You know? What you think? Where you think America's gonna stand in that day? America's gonna be fucking burned up, man.
Right.
Because the missiles are gonna get shot off. The missiles are not created for to go in and sit in a museum somewhere, man. And these nations are letting you know over here to the people here in America. They letting you know. They showcasing the missiles. They plan on using them, man. And the Most High, look, it don't matter what they got in their mind. The Most High gonna make them shoot the missiles out, right? You know. The Most High gonna put it in their mind. It's time to shoot the missiles. You know, it's time to hit the detonator button. There's more over there.
Hey, the second people go by the shot.
2 Peter 3 and verse 12, it says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Now, what can you understand the sound of elements being melted down, man? The elements being melted down. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is made up of the system of elements, man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Bill, read that again off the shop.
It says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Keep reading, brother.
It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
Right, new heavens. I mean, heavens represent rulership. Right. All right. And a new earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Not that this earth will be destroyed, because it tell you in Ecclesiastes that the earth abides forever, man. But the new earth represents us being in our rulership. Everything gonna be governed by righteousness, man.
Right.
Laws, statutes, commandments, Yahweh Shah gonna be in place, man.
Right.
So it's gonna be a new earth. Read.
Hey, may I say something?
Go ahead,
brother? And the earth is gonna be brought back to paradise.
That's right, man.
Replenish.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it's gonna get expanded.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? The water gonna be pure again. The trees. The scriptures say when this crop go down, even the trees gonna rejoice, man. You understand what I'm saying? When in nature, man, like these trees planted right here, they roots is surrounded by. They got like a little thing under the ground where they got their roots. It probably look like a fence, like this they bound up, man. In nature, trees, they roots grow together and they link up with each other, man.
Right, and they got spirit.
Right.
Spirit in it.
They can communicate with each other, man. They can flourish, man. Everything you see is in agony, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything, bro. You see the fucking, hey, bro, I can get off subject, but you see now, like, people don't pay attention to the signs of the Most High power, man. We got whales that beach themselves, bro. Do you know how fast a whale got to be going in the water to come up on that land? Because the closer you get to the land, the more shallow the water going to be. For a whale to actually beach himself on fucking dry land, that motherfucker got to be in agony, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Thousands of birds dead, tens of thousands of fish in fish on, bro. Laying dead. Deer, antelope, tens of thousands laying dead, man. You understand what I'm saying? This place has to be cleansed, bro. So things can get back in order like they're supposed to be, man. A new earth, man. Read, Brother Baba Kashah.
It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Dwelleth righteousness, bro. Read.
Wherefore, beloved,
Beloved, the elect, man. Read.
seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
And that's what our apostles tell us to do, man. Remain diligent. Okay? So that we would be diligent that what?
That ye may be found of him in peace, without spot.
Without spot, man. Okay? What's some of the spots, man? You know what I'm saying? That we got to deal with that. What's some of the spots, man? You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality, man. Fact, idol worshiping, man. Teaching that the chip is not the mark of the beast, man. Saying that we ain't got to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The scriptures clearly tell you that you got to know the name, man. If thou can tell. If it was given to you, if you're part of the elect, man. You understand? What's on your mind, young brother? I see you looking, man. What's on your mind? Nothing. Why you looking at them like that, man, bro? Why you looking at them like that? Let me ask you a question, bro, baby, man. You don't even know, man. And they said, all right. They will be found without spot and blameless, man. So we got to be found. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to be found without spot and blameless, most high will, man. Because we got campers out there intentionally teaching that the chip is not the mark of the beast. Intentionally teaching that, man. Intentionally telling you that you don't need to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Telling that you ain't got to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, man, because we want the grace. That's some of the spots, man. What's some more spots, bro?
Yeah, teaching that communion.
That's right, bro. That's right, Doc. That's right.
That's going all the way out. Teaching that ESAU is the heirs. That's a spot, man.
That's right, Doc.
Okay, of being a false brother.
Right.
That's a spot in
Right,
you,
bro.
man.
Right.
We need to be blameless in Yahweh Shah, because that's the only how that you're going to be blameless, man. Is in Yahweh Shah. Because you alone, all right, the scripture say our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. So that let you know that you need a savior, man. All right, for all you Old Testament cats, man.
Right, that's right, Doc.
Tell me what sacrifice that you got to make your stank ass pure, man.
Right.
Nothing, man. You guys are fooling yourselves, man. The scripture say be rooted in Yahweh Shah, man. He our only hope. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. All right, he made it plain and simple, man. So that's how you're going to be found without spot and blameless, man. Okay, keeping the faith until the end, bro.
It had word in the Old Testament. Isaiah 53. It was talking about Israel, Jacob, him. Yeah.
Yeah, man, tell that guy he can go eat some night, man.
Who was that, bro? Who was that?
It said word in the Old Testament, dude was talking Isaiah 53. It wasn't talking about Yahweh, I was talking about Jacob, Israel. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
See, that's the thing. It's like, man, we so far into this, man, that like the scripture say, choose you this day, man, who you gonna serve, man. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta make a choice, man. We ain't trying to twist nobody arm. We ain't playing. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. If that's the niggas believe that, man, they need to stand on it. How the niggas, the Egyptology niggas say, stand on your square. Stand on that shit, bro. We gonna see, man. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, man, it can only be, that's how cold the Most High Power is, man. He couldn't try. It's either light or dark. It's either right or wrong, it's either good or bad, it's either cold or hot. It ain't no in between, man. So you either come with it all the way, man, like, don't come with it at all, man. Do that shit, bro. Good, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna prosper at all. You know what I'm saying? So we got just a little showing the concubines is here to come, bro. You understand? We're just gonna be just, man, that's like having a bag of chips, man. We're gonna have great things in the kingdom, man. We just better stop playing, man. We better stop bullshit, man. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what all we gotta do now is do it to the end. So all these laws is commandments to the best of our abilities, and then do it to the end, man. You got things in my mind can't even fathom, bro. And I got a good imagination. I can imagine some pretty good shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna grab a piece of real quick, man. This Isaiah 53, all right, for all you Old Testament whole ass niggas. All right, it says Isaiah 57 started at verse 3. It says, he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet
opened not he his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shearers is dumb. So opened not he his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living, for the transgression of my people was he stricken. Now name me one Israelite on this planet Earth that was beaten for my transgression, man.
Right now.
Show me this fucking nigga, man.
Right.
All right. It says, and it says, a ninth verse, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. 10th verse, yet it pleased Yahweh to bruise him. He had put him to grief.
And what? And what?
It pleased Yahweh to bruise him.
Listen to the scriptures. Read, bro.
He had put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of Yahweh shall prosper in his hand. Now, which one of these Israelites on the planet Earth gave their souls as an offering for the children of Israel, man? Show me that guy, man. Because other than that, you niggas are living in denial, and the Lord gonna kill your ass, man.
Right.
They hair wrong with you niggas, man.
Straight up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is not, these scriptures are not a light thing, man.
That's right.
This is not for your enjoyment. Well, it's for the hopefully let for their enjoyment, but for you, the rest of you 2/3, man, it's not for your enjoyment, man. It's gonna sound harsh to you, man. It's gonna sound ugly to you because you've been raised up about this cat, man.
Right.
That's what Big Mama pushed on you, man. That's what TD Fakes and pushed on you, man. Creflo dollar bill. That's what you pushed this piece of shit, man. And you gonna live throughout it, brother. Y'all gonna live and die with this dude, man. You understand? Not only him, but all these. You got time to go down the list, man. How people believe in every fucking thing, man. Man, just let's get off subject. But niggas on TV crying, talking about Joel Osteen and him. Man, Joel Osteen don't give a damn about you, man. Say it again, bro. But see, that's how people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, bro. They think we all equal on the same playing field, man. They think these people that brought us over here.
Stack like sardines.
So when did they change? They gave the Chinaman reparations. What you niggas got? They gave the so-called Jews what they so-called Jews. They get what they gave, bro? What you niggas got? You niggas still waiting on FEMA.
Every year.
You niggas still waiting on Red Cross to give you something, man.
Hey,
What's wrong with you people, man? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, bro, you get that sound one more time? Hey, look, I got a question for all you black Christians. Tell me which generation of crackers became Christian. Tell me which one of them became Christian. Because if you say the motherfucker that brought us in slavery were Christian, then you bullshit. Please tell me which generation of so-called white people became Christians, man. Because I want to fucking know. Ain't now one of them sound bitches good, but yet you niggas find it in your little pole hard. All right?
Hey, and the brother saying so-called white because they not white, man. They red, man. That's what Edom means, man. All right? Esau, I shot. Wasted away. They biblical nationalities, man. People not you just don't get it. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, look, I guarantee you. Hey, look, get this real quick. I guarantee you. These crackers right here in the background, I guarantee you they Methodist, Baptist, all right? All these goddamn denominations, man. All these fucking crackers, man.
Bro, look.
Yeah.
They got the so-called cross, which really is the chief of Tammuz, but that's for later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right there, man.
Hey, what's the nigga name? G-Man? Please tell me which generation of crackers became Christians, man. Come on, man.
He ain't got no ammunition, huh?
He's black, skinny,
Unless you just want, you're a glutton for punishment, bro. G-Man is a glutton for punishment, man. You understand what I'm saying? But that's fame, man. Like I said, which comes from the Latin fame, which just mean hunger, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all these cats, they want to be famous. They got that hunger in them, bro. For really, it's all vanity, man. It's all vanity, bro. What you holding something, bro? You get it, brother. G-Man gonna come get you, bro.
This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
Right, right. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. I'm destroyed, man. They don't even know. Man, it's 2017. We about to go to 2018. We can still call themselves Africans, man. What an African sign, bro?
I gave you 2 nations. You can't be African anymore. That's 2 different people. That's two different Edomites.
Right, man. Africans are Hamites, man. We dealing with nationality, man. These scriptures deal with, man, nationality, man. You understand what I'm saying? You so-called Negroes that came over here on cargo slave ship, y'all are Shemites, man. Africans are Hamites, man. You know what I'm saying? These are Hamites, man. Nelson Mandela, this is their culture, man. They shikis and all that, them plates and all that. We don't do that, man. You can't see the difference in the spirit. This is a spiritual thing, man. You can't tell the difference between our spirits, man. When have you seen a Hamite get down like James Brown, man? Like Mike Jack. No, we know he was a faggot, but I'm talking about his talent level, how he got down. Show me a Hamite that did that, man. Look at little Jake Baby, man. Our babies, by the time they get to be 1, they standing up, getting ready to try to talk, bro. You understand? Who got down like Mike? Show me an African that got down like Mike Jordan, man. 0, man. Cold like Muhammad Ali, man. All they do is bounce around.
Even the Africans that's coming over there right now ain't doing the same shit like the girl.
Bro, why ain't no Africans dominating the league, man?
Because they not us.
Why ain't no Africans knocking niggas out in the ring?
They ain't got this spirit.
And see, let me say this, check it gets simple and be like, well, they got a couple of cats, like with them Nigerian names, them Jakes, man. Them Jakes that goes by the seed of your father, man. Whoever your father is, that's who you are, man. It's a spiritual thing, man.
Yeah.
Remember the Manute Bowl, bro? Look at the old Manute Bowl. That was a hammer. They used that boy. That's why he's so tall, couldn't do nothing, man. Then you look at Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. That was a Jake. Cold. But you keep believing that you read that again, brother.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
For lack of knowledge. We don't know nothing, man. We don't know our nationality. Africans and Afro-Americans. What else, bro? Right, bro. Black.
Catch up with Muslims.
Hey, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't know our power. We don't know our powers, man. We 2017, we still talking about Jesus, man. And ain't no J in Hebrew, man. It never was and it still ain't. So who is Jesus? Who is Jehovah? Where that come from? Why niggas in 2017 still talking about a Jesus, man? Yo, Jesus. I gotta be repetitive, brother. But that's just part of the scripture to repetitive. Yo, sweet Jesus. I ought to say sweet Jesus.
Very sweet.
This is Jesus Borgia. Son of the sixth Pope of Rome, Rodrigo Borgia. A murderer. A homosexual. This is documented, man. It ain't what I'm saying. This who you worship. You niggas got this nigga tattooed on your neck. Piece and chain. Got it hanging up in your house next to Big Mama and Pawpaw. You are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. You don't keep none of the holy days. Niggas still thinking in 2017 Christmas is a holy day, man. Thanksgiving is a holy day. Martin Luther King is a holy day, man. Niggas is gone, man. Anything to barbecue and smoke weed, man. Anything, man. But our people are destroyed for what?
Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Who is your power, man? What's his name? But you don't know that could be destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. But if a nigga tell you how to mix this strain of weed with this strain, people come out with some hula doodle, niggas is on that, man. Niggas still want to rap. Niggas still want to be in the hood, to be the realest nigga, so-called realest nigga, man. That's destruction, man. Don't you see what's going on, man? Don't you see that this place, destruction is not? All this stuff that's going on, what you think making it happen? Oh, I know. Mother Nature, man, my bad. We don't want to talk against Mother Nature, man. That's the Lord power. His real name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shah. They are judgments being passed on this wicked place, man.
All right.
Hey, look, if all you niggas are slacking, bro. And look, all you niggas, do your research, man. This cracker
Don't read, huh?
brought your ass in slavery.
Hey, it's got to be on media takeout or world stuff for niggas to look at it, bro.
Hey,
On good ship Jesus.
this cracker brought y'all in slavery in the name of Jesus, man.
Yeah.
But every Sunday you go to church and call on this fucking cracker, man.
Exactly.
I was like, every fucking day, this cracker put his foot up so ass in the name of Jesus, and then you turn around and call on the same damn power, man. Well, I ain't gonna say power, this damn cracker, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. That's why the Lord killing your grandmamas, or why that bitch died from diabetes, her legs gone, all right, she need another kidney, because she won't give up Jesus.
But you know, but that's offensive to, nah, brother. That's offensive to Jake when you say that. But why is Big Mama getting her leg cut off? Because she ain't following the dietary laws in the scripture. She's full of the pork, full of the catfish, full of the shrimp, full of the clam. Bro, what in the black community, shit that other nations consider garbage and trash they don't touch, niggas uphold it and think it's a delicacy. So that's why grandma getting her fucking legs cut off, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Keep go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And then she blessed her pork in the name of Jesus. Okay, put more spirits on her food, man.
Bro, when you go in the fucking Salaki, brother, when you go in the store and look at the big black forest ham, what do it say? It say cured ham. What do you cure, man? Something that's sick. People better wake up. Or not. Or not. We ain't up here trying to convince nobody. You either got the spirit of the Lord on you, you're going to receive these words, or you're not. You're going to continue on being we'll see you again in the kingdom, man. The scriptures say, those that heard the word and rejected of his God, you're going to be ashamed of the kingdom, man. So when you see us in the holy day, you're going to walk by, you're going to be ashamed, y'all. It's all right, brother. Our people lack understanding, man. They don't understand that the white man is the most high sword, man. He said if you don't get right, he gonna release the sword upon you, man. He gonna let the cracker get up on you, man. So expect more killing, man. And you know what'll happen when a nigga get shot down and killed from the street, man? We drink that yarn, bro. We get nice, man. You understand?
Shit. Hey, that mercy, man. All right, man, motherfucker blow you away. That's mercy from the Most High, man.
Right,
Because I'm telling you, you do not want none of these plagues that the Most High got for Babylon. I promise you, man. All right, to die, hungry, man, a famine.
Right.
Look, that is a pain. Hey, look, man, the scriptures say that it's better to die by the sword
right.
than to die by a famine, man.
That's right,
I promise you don't want none of that, man. All right, the little girl in Chicago named Kanika Jenkins. Everybody talking about this little girl, man. Hey, now look. Now the story was this.
Right.
She was raped. She was drugged. She was this. She was that. Everybody had all these damn speculations. So the hotel gave the footage. This little bitch walking down the hallway like this. Tore out of her mind.
Molly Percocet.
Up to my bugged out of her mind, bro. To my like she just walking, bumping into everything. Up to my like just hitting the stairs, trying to find somewhere to get out the damn basement, I guess.
Right.
And she walked into a damn freezer, man. Man, look, the Most High directed that little girl to her freezer, man.
What the scripture say? Shall there be evil in the city?
Hey,
and the Most High have not done it?
Hey, I got something for you real quick, brother.
Evil means bad times, man. Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad, man. Anything that happened, man, who, according to the scriptures, bro, who is over the issues of death, man? Come on, man. Go ahead, brother. Hey, I'm gonna wake the fuck up, man.
Hey, this Proverbs 16, verse 9. A man's heart devises his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. So once you watch that video, you see the little girl walking. Man, the Lord leading her, man.
Right.
She bugged out of her mind, man. All right? Then she went to the freezer and froze to death, man. Hey, look, all that weed she had in her hand, she couldn't warm herself up, man. God damn.
Hey, bro, the nigga woman still bitching about that shit,
Yeah.
saying that that's not what happened and some niggas raped her and all that
raped
shit.
her. And the damn camera showing that the little girl walking drunk, bugged out of her mind,
That was
man.
her judgment.
They even saying they reenacted it. That wasn't even her. That's fake.
Oh yeah. This somebody fake doing
They
it,
said
man.
they dressed up as it ain't even her.
Oh, man. Maybe the point is, she died for being wicked, man. That's the damn point, man.
Right.
All right, because our people don't understand judgment, man. All right, once you see and you examine a person's life, you see how wicked this son bitch is. You be like, damn, this is judgment. How about she how shot, man? All right, this ain't no fluke. All right, easy death, man. Babies die, man. All right, babies get put to death, man. Why? Why do babies die, man? Can anybody tell you why babies die? The baby innocent. No, man. It's a thing called reincarnation, man.
The scripture says whoever perished being innocent, man. Not one, man. You gotta wake the fuck up, man.
Hey, y'all, get John 9:1 real quick, all right? Concerning babies dying, man. All right, concerning babies born.
That might be too harsh for Jake, bro.
Man.
Not a baby, man.
Hey.
Not the baby. Like the brother New Orleans, the baby.
Hey, man. Hey, look, but the truth is the truth, man. All
That's
right,
it.
we gonna see why people born blind, all right, crippled, okay, all bugged. Man, look, man, if you go on YouTube and look at the crazy verse, man, the Most High got some funny stuff, bro.
Right, bro.
Hey, man, look, it's an Elamite who hand bigger than my whole body, man.
Right, bro.
One hand.
That's where the word theos comes from. The Greek word theos comes from, man. Which means God, which means power, man. That's where you get the word theater from, man. The Most High, bro, he the greatest, man. Hey, bro, all this shit, though, this for his humor, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're born with half a fucking head and your lips, mouth on this side, that's funny to him, man. He don't give a shit, bro.
Yeah.
He can do that, man. Babylon, you're a charity case. That's right, bro. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah. You born with a vagina and a coochie, man?
Woo!
That's judgment from the Most High,
That's
man.
right, man.
All right, brother,
Deal
read
with
it.
it.
Yeah, I'll read that real quick.
This is John chapter 9 and verse 1. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
All right, so the Lord was walking by, and he saw a man that was blind from his birth. Keep that in mind. All right, keep reading that.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?
Now, why would the disciples ask a question like that to the Lord, man? I read from the top one more time, verse 1.
And as Yahushua passed by,
Right.
he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
Right, he was blind from his birth. Keep reading.
And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin,
Right.
this man or his parents, that he was born blind?
So the disciples understood judgment and reincarnation, man.
Right,
They said, why was this man born blind? He must have had did something Now the scripture say that he was born from a baby. So did he sin as a baby? When did he sin, man? He sinned? Well, the scripture will tell you that he didn't do no sin, but the point that I'm getting at is that people get judged on the earth, man. That judgment play out in the planet Earth, man. The Most High gonna get you one way or another, man.
Right.
That's why reincarnation is real, bro.
Right. Come back every third and fourth generation.
Yeah, come on, bro. So keep reading on that out.
Master, who did sin?
Right.
This man or his parents that he was born blind?
Right, so we see that things happen to people because of sin, man. All right, babies dying. All right, people dying horrible deaths. It's because of transgressions. It's because these people was once rebelling against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, keep reading, brother.
Yahushua answered, neither hath this man sinned, nor his parents,
Right.
but that the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua should be made manifest in him.
Right, so the Lord said the reason why he was born blind just is because so that he can do that miracle on him, man. All right, but the point that I was getting at is that the disciples understood judgment, man. They understood why people were born halt, maimed, blind, all crooked, man. It's because of the judgment of the Most High, man. Y'all better understand who y'all dealing with, man. This is not no blue power, man. All right, this is how about some real shot, man. All right, brother, so read that.
And this is not no soft, sensitive, rock transplant, Mr. Sensitivity type of power, man. All right? It's one time he was known as Alashadya, man. A demon-like power. A terrible power, man. You understand what I'm saying? You people got the Most High power mixed up, man. Y'all full of that Jesus juice, man. Our power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He's not coming with a soft lick, man. He coming with a thump, man.
Yeah, brother, so read what you got, huh?
Proverbs 28, verse 5.
It's out before us, brother.
Okay, God. Proverbs 28, verse 5.
Right?
Evil men understand not judgment.
Okay, the Bible says evil men understand not judgment. Those people in Chicago are fucking evil, man. And they don't understand the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, keep reading that.
But they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things.
But they that seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua understand all things, man. All right, so through seeking the Lord, we understand his judgment, man. All right?
What's the beginning of knowledge, man?
Come to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, the scripture tell you that the Most High formed the members in the womb, man.
That's right.
All right? Man, the Most High got control over that. I'll read what you got, brother. 2 8 started at verse 6, started like 6. Get Psalm chapter 139, 13.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 6.
Right.
O Yahweh, if thou suffer not thy servant, that we may pray before thee,
Right.
and thou give us seed unto our heart,
Right.
and culture to our understanding, that there may come fruit of it.
Right, keep reading.
How shall each man live that is corrupt, who bears the place of a man?
Right.
For thou art alone, and we all one workmanship of thine hands.
We are the workmanship of the Most High hands, man. He made us, he formed us the way that he wants us to be, man. All right, keep reading now.
Like as thou hast said, for when the body is fashioned now in the mother's womb,
Or when the body is fashioned now in the mother's womb, all right, so the Most High gave that order, all right, for the body to be fashioned in the womb, man. He designed it, all right, through Yahweh Shai, man. All right, keep reading now.
and thou givest it members, thy creature is preserved in fire and water.
He said the Most High give it members, all right? So, if the Most High don't give you no arm, that's because he didn't want to give you now, nigga. Right? He want to give you no leg, no ear. He did that, man, because he got control over it, man.
Right. You was born without a rod.
Huh.
So be it, man.
So be it, man. All right? Now, he do got some elect men that are messed up, all right? But the Lord gonna heal them, man, all right?
Right.
Because all of us, all right, are the elect men, you know, Lord, when we up there now, we got new bodies coming, man. You know, but I'm just, you know, to bring out the point of judgment, all right? So you people can fucking get it, man. All right, keep reading out.
And thou givest it members, thy creature is preserved in fire and water.
Right?
And 9 months doth thy workmanship endure, thy creature which is created in her.
Right? For 9 months, a baby in the womb, fashioned ready to be born. Keep reading.
But that which keepeth and is kept well, but thou which keepeth and is kept shall both be preserved.
Right?
And when the time cometh, the womb preserved delivereth up the things that grew in it.
Right, the thing that grew in it, man. Right, keep reading.
For thou hast commanded out of the parts of the body, that is to say, out of the breast, milk to be given.
Right, so the Lord gave you women milk in your breast to give unto your child, not Similac. The Lord gave y'all that, man. That's a commandment from the Lord, man.
Right.
He commanded your breast to give milk unto your suckling child, man.
Right.
But we know that the black woman is cruel. And you Latino women and you Native American women, y'all are cruel, man.
Which is part of the curses, man.
Come.
The scripture say who curse coming in, the curse going out. Man. I just show you what kind of low state we on. Go ahead, brother.
I keep reading that.
Milk to be given, which is the fruit of the breast.
Right, which is the fruit of the breast. Keep reading.
That the thing which is fashioned may be nourished for a time.
Right.
Till thou disposest it to thy misery.
Mercy.
Dispossess it to thy mercy.
Right. Get it, read that out.
Right.
There's Job 31 verse 15. Did not he that made me in the womb make him?
Right.
And did not one fashion us in the womb?
But read that again, huh?
There's Job 31 verse 15.
Right.
Did not he that made me in the womb make him?
Right.
And
So did not he that made me in the womb make y'all, man? Hell yeah, the Most High made us, man. He made us exactly how he wants us to be. All right, now some people don't like who they are. Shit, oh well. But the Most High made you like that, man. All right, brother, read that again one more time.
Job 31 verse 15.
Right.
Did not he that made me in the womb make him?
Right.
And did not one fashion us in the womb?
Right. And did not one fashion us in the womb? Yeah, man, the Most High gave us members in the womb, man, and fashioned us, all right? Now, real quick, I want to switch gears, man. All right, and I want to talk about salvation, man, because you got these grape juice drinking Renaissance 1492 Christians running around the planet Earth talking about all nations can be saved and that Jesus died for everybody. Yeah, talk about the Great Commission, man. Y'all like, look, man, I'm telling you, bro, all you black Christians, man, the Lord gonna put y'all to death if y'all don't repent, man. Because we know according to the Holy Bible that salvation is only for Israel, man. All right, because this is a heavy thing going on right now, man. All these little black Christians running up to brothers in the camp, spewing that madness, man. All right, upholding sweet Jesus, man. Which was a slave doctrine taught to our people, and our people held on to it for hundreds of years, man.
Right. 2017, the scriptures clearly say that our Lord had skins of bronze as if it burned in the fire, and you still got this crack in your house, man. You deserve everything you get coming to you. Go ahead, Doc.
Come, verse. So read what you got, Doc.
This is Galatians chapter 3 and verse 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Right.
There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
So, do you brother know who the Greek is? The Greek talking about? Yeah, come. These were the Israelites who were following the Greco-Roman way of life, man. All right, now I want you to read that, Richard. Acts 6:1. Acts 6:1. Yeah, these were Israelite foreigners, man. All right, they was completely lost and they have any knowledge of their heritage, man.
Just like you Negroes right here in America today, man.
That's
I
right.
think y'all some damn African Americans, man. You wearing the white man's clothing and garb, man, and following his ways, man. You Israelites, man. Princes of the power, man. Not niggas. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, man, because if you go to that word Greek, the word is heaven, man. All right, now, bro, I want you to read what you got there. Acts 6:1, man.
Acts 6 verse 1.
Right.
In those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied,
Right.
there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews,
Right.
because their windows were neglected in the daily
sacrifice.
For the daily administration.
Yeah. Now, are these what that Grecians talking about right here? The Grecians. Right here. These Grecians. Huh? No. I'm gonna show you real quick. Now, these Grecians, these were Israelites who knew that they were Israelites, but they just spoke Greek. So read what you got once again, brother. In Galatians, I'm gonna read that again. Then I'm giving you the definition.
Galatians chapter 3 and verse 28.
Right.
There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Right, because the pastor read this and say, you see, this is another nation, brother.
Right.
Crackers, so you see, this talking about us. No, these talking about Israelites, man. And look, I'm gonna show you through prophecy in the Bible, man. All right, so keep reading there, brother.
There is neither Jew nor Greek.
Right.
There is neither bond nor free.
Right.
There is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in your house of Messiah.
Okay, so we are all one in your house. So read that, brother.
Acts 6 verse 1.
Right.
And in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied,
right,
there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews,
right,
because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration.
Yeah, their widows were neglected, man. All right, so if you go into this word Grecian, in the Greek, it is strong G 1675. The word is Hellenistas. All right, it says a Hellenist. All right, it says a one who imitates the manners and customs or the worship of the Greeks and use of the Greek tongue. B, it says used in the New Testament of Jews born in foreign lands speaking Greek. So these Greeks, Grecians, they knew that they were Israelites, but they spoke the Greek tongue, man. All right, but the Greeks that Paul went to, they were completely gone, man. Right. They were completely lost, man. That was the, you know what, Brother Graham, Jeremiah 17:4 real quick. Because out of all the captivities that our people endured under the Greeks, all of us start losing our nationality, man. All right, we start what's his name? What's his name? Antiochus Epiphanes? Yeah, that guy Antiochus Epiphanes. He gave out a damn decree to put our people to death if they don't take heed unto the Greek customs, man. All right, brother, so read what you got, huh? Jeremiah 17:14. Jeremiah 17:4. Yeah. I'm going to show y'all something, man, because these people don't understand prophecy, they don't understand history, man. All right, these things were prophesied, man. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17:4. Sorry, sir.
Jeremiah 17:4.
Right?
It reads, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Right?
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger,
right,
which shall burn forever.
Okay, so the Lord told Jeremiah that we were going to discontinue from our heritage, man. All right, now, like I said, if you read the scriptures, you'll see that the only time that Israel as a whole, well, I just say the southern kingdom, all right, because that was the one that's still in the land, under the Greek captivity, that's when we start discontinuing from our heritage as a whole, man. All right, so brother, I want you to get that Daniel real quick. Daniel, start at matter of fact, start at verse 1 real quick. All right, because the Greeks coming into power was prophesied in the Holy Bible, man. All right, this was almost damn near 300 years before Alexander was born, man. All right, before Philip was born. All right, brother, so read that.
This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 1.
Right.
In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed.
Right.
Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters.
Right.
Daniel spake and said, I saw my vision by night and beheld the four winds of the heaven strove upon the great sea.
Right.
And four great beasts came out from the sea, diverse one from another.
Right. These four great beasts was talking about different kingdoms, man. All right, different rulers, man. Four great kingdoms. All right, keep reading now.
The first was a lion and had eagle's wings.
Right.
I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth and made stand upon the feet as a man. And a man's heart was given to it.
Right, so who are these first beasts talking about? You better know? Babylon. Yeah, Babylon the Great. All right, keep reading now.
And behold, another beast, a second, like to a bear.
Right.
Like to a bear,
right,
and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it.
Brother, you said it. You said it in what now? Russia. No, that ain't Russia. They're talking about the Medo-Persian Empire. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, they represent the the Medes and the Persians. I'm going to show you that inside of Daniel 8 chapter. I'm going to show you talking about the Medo-Persian Empire. All right, brother, so read that again.
And behold, another beast,
right.
a second, like to a bear,
right.
and it raised up itself on one side.
Right.
And it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it,
right.
between the teeth of it.
Yeah, those 3 ribs are representing them conquering. It was westward. I think it was westward. No, it was northward, eastward. I don't know where, but I get it. But those 3 ribs represent them taking over, man. All right. I'm showing you this in Daniel 8 chapter. Yeah, come on, northwest and south, man. All right, because that was already on the east. All right, so keep reading now.
And they said thus unto it, arise that devour much flesh.
Right.
After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard.
Right.
Which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and the dominion was given to it.
So who is this leopard talking about? They're talking about the Greek Empire, man. This was prophesied in the Holy Bible, man. All right, now I'm going through all this just to go back to Galatians 3 and 28, man. This talking about the Greek Empire, man. Daniel already started in the vision, all right? Also, if you read Daniel the 2nd chapter, it's talking about the same thing, talking about that image that Nebuchadnezzar seen. This is the same thing that's talking about beast this time, man. All right, so Daniel prophesied of the Greek Empire, man. Now, if you just read just a regular old Bible, all right, you will see that the Babylonian captivity are written in there, and the Medo-Persian captivity written in there. But you can't find the Greek captivity. So, did the Most High lie to Daniel? Hell no, he didn't lie to Daniel, man. Once the Greeks took down the Medo-Persian Empire, Israel was under captivity under the Greeks, man. So, where do I need to go in the Bible to find the Israelites being in captivity under the Greeks, man? That's a question to you Christians, because y'all don't believe in the Apocrypha, man. Y'all don't believe in the Maccabees. All right? But to hell what y'all believe, man. We know what the scriptures say, man.
All right, brother, they need to immediately go to the Catholic Church right now and go raise hell, because the Apocrypha, they use it in the Catholic Church. Come on. Right. Go ahead,
Hey, man, that's what you get when you don't keep the dietary law, man. Get that out. When you don't keep the dietary law, that's what happened unto you, man.
Right.
Goddamn Eglon, man. Woo! King of Moab, man. God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like the brother about earlier, that's why Big Mama got a leg cut off. You know, when I walk that on first, he got a finger off of that shit, man. That's why if we go on, bro, if we go on any longer, man, she done, bro.
It's over
really,
with,
death
bro.
is merciful, man.
That's it, man.
Go ahead,
Hey, man. All right, bro, so go to Daniel 8 real quick.
Check the lane out with that. Go ahead, bro.
Come on. Hey, I want to go to Daniel 8 to show the brother something real quick. Because Daniel was, giving these different visions of these different kings in order, man. Because the Babylonians got taken down by the Persians, all right, and the Persians got taken down by the Greeks, and the Greeks got taken down by the Romans, man. All right, which are really the Greeks and the Romans. They call it the Greco-Roman Empire, but but we know that the Roman was in power, man. All right, brother. So start at Daniel 8 and 1.
This is Daniel chapter 8 and verse 1.
Right.
In the 3rd year of the reign of King Belshazzar,
right,
a vision appeared unto me.
Right.
Even unto me, Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first. And I saw in a vision, and it came to pass when I saw that I was at Shushan in the palace, which is in the province of Elam.
Which is in the province of Elam, which is modern day Iraq today. I mean, it's like modern day Iran. All right? Shushan. All right, brother, so keep reading.
And I saw in a vision, and I was by the river of Ulay.
Yeah.
Then I lifted up mine eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram, which had 2 horns, and the 2 horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last.
This is talking about the Medo-Persian Empire, man. All right, the ram was 2 horns. They ain't said the last one came up high.
But the one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last.
It says the one was higher than the other, and the higher came up last. They're talking about the Persians, man, because they came up higher than the Medes, man. All right, brother, so keep reading.
I saw the ram pushing westward,
westward,
and northward,
northward,
and
and
southward.
southward. That's that 3 ribs in the mouth of Daniel the 7th chapter, man. And it said, what it said?
So that no beast might stand before him.
Yeah, no, I'm talking back in Daniel the 7th. It said, rising devouring much flesh.
God, that's the bear.
Yeah, the bear. Yeah, read that bear again.
Come. And behold, another beast, a second, like to a bear,
Right.
and it raised up itself on one side.
Right.
And it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it.
Right.
And they said, thus unto it arise, that devour much flesh.
Yeah, so that's what the scripture is talking about. Them pushing westward. What is it? What is it?
I saw the ram pushing westward, and northward, and southward.
Yeah, so that's what they're talking about, man. Their military power taking over, man. All right, they pushed all the way down into Egypt, man. Egypt, Israel, and they say the history say Lydia, but they're talking about the Greeks, man. All right, taking over a so-called Europe. All right, brother. So keep reading.
I saw the ram pushing westward,
Right.
and northward, and southward, so that no beast might stand before him. Neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand.
The Medes and Persians had a vast army, man. All right, they watched the movie on 300, man. All right, that's a little visual. All right, but the Medes and the Persians were a bad army, man.
Right.
All right.
Right.
They were vicious, man. Come on. Hey, bro, so keep reading that.
But he did according to his will,
Right.
and became great.
Right?
And as I was considering, behold, an he-goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth.
It said the he-goat came from the west. Now, the west is talking about so-called Europe, man, all right, or Macedonia. All right, over there in that region, that's where that goat came from. That's representing Alexander the Great, okay, or the Grecian Empire, man. All right? It says it came westward, man. Now, this is so-called Persia, or like Elam, okay, or the land of Elam. It said that he came westward, man. So we know that Alexander came out of Macedonia, man. He came westward, okay. This was Daniel saw in his vision, man. All right, brother. So keep reading now. Keep reading.
And I was considering, behold, an he-goat came from the west,
Right.
on the face of the whole earth,
Right. Keep reading.
and touched not the ground, and the goat had a notable horn between his eyes.
Meaning that this goat wasn't bullshit, man. All right, keep reading now.
And he came to the ram that had 2 horns, which I had seen standing before the river,
Right.
and ran unto him in the fury of his power.
In the fury of his power, man. And then if you do research, the Greeks slaughtered the Medo-Persian Empire, man. All right, Alexander the Great. Why they call him the Great for, man? Because there was a major thing that he did, man. He took down a vast. Man, look, they said that the damn Medo-Persian had 127 provinces, man. The U.S. only got 50 provinces, man.
Right.
Imagine 127 provinces, man. There was a lot of people, man, a lot of land to take over, man. That's why they call him Alexander the Great, man. But I call him Alexander the Faggot because he was a goddamn punk, man. All right? Creep, man. All right, bro, so keep reading now.
And I saw him come close unto the ram,
Right?
and he was moved with choler against him,
That meaning that he was pissed off, he was angry, man. All right, he was furious. All right, keep reading.
and smote the ram,
Right?
and break his 2
And
horns,
break his 2 horns, meaning that he took down the Medes and the Persians. Keep reading.
and there was no power in the ram to stand before him.
Right? A great slaughter, man. Keep reading now.
But he cast him down to the ground,
Right.
and stamped upon him.
Right?
And there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand.
Right?
Therefore the he-goat waxed very great,
Therefore, the he-goat was very great. Okay, the Grecian Empire. Okay, Alexander the Great. Keep reading.
and when he was strong, the great horn was broken.
And when he was strong, the great horn was broken. Why? Because Alexander died, man. All right, he only reigned for 12 years. That's about to go read, man. All right, that's a key read.
And for it came up 4 notable ones toward the 4 winds of heaven.
And it came with 4 notable ones. Those are his generals, man. All right. Yeah, come on. Yeah, who know the 4 generals? Seleucus, Ptolemy. No, you good. That's the plug out, man. Yeah. Y'all know, bro, it's good, but we gonna tell y'all the answer, bro. It was Ptolemy, Seleucus, Cassandra, and Lysimachus. Those were his 4 notable generals. All right, now they also speak about in history they speak about Antigonus, I think his name was that. He also was a general, but through the war of I think it was a war between him and Seleucus, and he tried to take Seleucus' land, but Ptolemy helped Seleucus, and they drove that nigga all the way back into Europe, and Lysimachus took over his spot. All right, bro. So keep reading that out. I think that war went down around like 312. I think through the history. 312 BC. Keep reading that.
And out of one of them came forth a little horn,
Right.
which waxed exceeding great.
That little horn is talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, man. All right, keep reading now.
Which waxed exceeding great toward the south.
You know what? That's on that. Jump to verse verse 20. Verse 20. 8 to 20.
Daniel chapter 8 and verse 20.
Right?
The ram which thou sawest having 2 horns are the kings of Media and Persia.
That's the Medo-Persian Empire, man. All right, the ram that had 2 horns was the Medo-Persian Empire. All right? Keep reading out.
And the rough goat is the king of Grecia.
And the rough goat is the king of Grecia. Keep reading.
And the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king.
It's the first king. Who that first king was? Read that, brother. That's right, huh? Yeah. Start at the top. Now let's get into this history, man, so that you people can understand what's going on inside of the New Testament. All right, keep reading that.
Is first Maccabees.
It's like you couldn't scripture. I just want to bring out them prophecies, show you that the Bible is real, man. Daniel wrote that down almost 300 years before Alexander came on the scene, man.
Right,
so how the hell you gonna tell me that the Bible fake?
That's right.
And that the damn white man wrote it.
Right.
Oh, it's a fairy tale. Get the fuck out of here, man.
People are destroyed for lack of
Come
knowledge,
on,
man.
And please excuse my language, man, but that I just get mad when I hear that, man.
It's offensive, bro.
Come on.
It's offensive, bro, to hear shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it do vex the spirit, man. This is all the vexation of the spirit to the man of the Lord, man. Young people, y'all don't fucking care, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a fucking barbershop debate, man, or nothing like that, man. We bringing out the truth, man. We stand in defense of this gospel, man. Right. So when y'all try to twist the words and cast us out, we take offense to that, man. The Most High take offense to it, man. So hell yeah, we take offense to it, man. We vexed, man. Go ahead, Doc.
So keep reading, brother.
This is first Maccabees. I'm gonna start at the top. Okay. The brethren, the Jews that be at Jerusalem.
No, first Maccabees. Second Maccabees. First Maccabees. No, he good. No, that's it right there. That's it right there.
This is first Maccabees. And it happened
right
after that Alexander, son of Philip,
right? The Alexander, son of Philip, right? It was Philip II of Macedonia. His son Alexander the Great, which is well known in secular history, man. Secular history proves that Alexander exists, but I can give a damn about secular history. The scriptures say he exists, the nigga exists.
That's right.
That's the truth. So Alexander the Great, he did exist. He did take down the Medo-Persian Empire, man. And the Greeks took over the known world at that time, man. All right, keep reading now.
The Macedonian.
Right, the Macedonian. Now, this just a little side note, man. If you just do some research on the Macedonians, all right, Alexander the Macedonian, you can link him back up to the Edomites, man. But that's just something else, you know what I'm saying, a side note for you brothers. But brothers, all right, brothers and elders, they are plenty of videos leaking, all right, them to the Edomites, man. So we know that the so-called white man wasn't the Greeks, man. All right, they just took over that land, man. Japheth was in that land before Esau came into that land, man. All right, do your research. The people like the I think the Minoans, all right, the Etruscans. Okay, just name a few people that were dwelling in those lands before Esau came, man. Esau tell you that the Romans got their heritage and their culture from the Etruscan people. So hold the hell on. So I did research on the Etruscans. These was dark, jack-fatted people, man. Right. So when did they turn white? What the fuck happened, man? No, man, Esau went down in those people's land. Esau took over those people's heritage and took on their custom. Esau tell you this out of his own mouth that the Romans got their doctrine, okay, all their way of life from the Etruscan people who were dwelling in Italy, man. So we know that Esau is the so-called white man, all right? So keep reading, huh?
Who came out of the land of Chittim,
right?
had smitten Darius, king of the Persians.
He smit Darius the third, king of the Persians, man. All right. That battle, the major battle was called the Battle of Issus. Issus, ISSUS, not 21 Savage Ave. Issus. The Battle of Issus, man. All right, brother, keep reading.
Persians and Medes,
Right.
that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece.
That he reigned in his stead the first over Greece, as the prophecy says, man. He reigned the first king over the Grecian Empire, man. All right. So keep reading, brother.
And made many wars,
Right.
and wound many strongholds.
And he won many strongholds, man. Okay. Like I said, the Battle of Issus. All right. The Battle of the siege of Tyre. Okay. The Battle of the Gneiss Sea, I think. If I'm pronouncing that word right, I think it's called Gneiss River. All right. That battle that they had, and many other stronghold wars that he won. Keep reading now.
And slew the kings of the earth,
Right.
and went through to the ends of the earth,
Right.
and took spoils of many nations,
Right.
insomuch that the earth was quit before him.
So much that the earth was quiet because Alexander the Great. Why? Because the scriptures say that he was fierce, man. And they took over the known world, man. Look, I watched that movie last night. All right, the movie that got called Alexander the Great, man. And I'm so glad that Esau showed in the movie that Alexander was a faggot. They showed him in the kissing on men, loving on men. All right, you faggots, man. You so-called white people are known faggots, man. All right, this damn cracker, what's his name? Jeffrey Sandusky.
Right.
All right,
Yeah, the son of
he the adopted son. Yeah, he the adopted son. He pled guilty to 14 counts of child abuse.
Ross in the G.
Yeah, but see, a scoffer won't do no video on that. But they'll say, "Oh, great MILLSTONE pedophile, roo. Nigga, are you crazy, nigga? Esau would have been round our ass up, man. You fucking crazy, man. I ain't got to molest them damn kids, nigga. These hoes easy out here. You nigga tripping, man. All right, brother, so keep reading now.
Whereupon he was exalted,
Right.
and his heart was lifted up.
Yeah, he was a proud faggot, man. Alexander the Great. All right, keep reading now.
And he gathered a mighty strong host,
Right,
and ruled over countries,
right,
and nations,
Right.
and kings,
right.
who became
Tributaries.
tributaries unto him.
Right.
And after these things he fell sick.
And after these things, he fell sick. All right, so the Most High smote him with his sickness, man. Now, I personally believe that he died from an STD, man. All right? I believe he died from being a faggot, man. Okay, now, this is my personal opinion.
I mean, that's
In
the history books.
Yeah, history.
According to Esau's on history. But you know, who knows, bro?
Come. But nevertheless, but nevertheless, the cracker died, so that was good. All right, so keep reading now.
Right, it's a beautiful thing.
Come.
Let's get the Most High here. Straight up, man. You put death and destruction, man. That's a part of this, man. You come against the Most High, you not right. Death come with it, man.
Death come with it.
That's right, man. It's beautiful, man.
Come, right, so keep reading now.
And perceived that he should die.
Right, he knew that he was going to die. Keep reading.
Wherefore he called his servants,
Right.
such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth.
His 4 generals that came up with him, since he was a little boy, those men grew up with Alexander the Great, man. All right, so keep reading now.
And parted his kingdom upon them.
And he parted his kingdom among them, man. All right, so keep reading now.
While he was yet alive.
While he was yet alive, so keep reading, brother.
Verse 7. As Alexander reigned 12 years and then died,
Right.
and his servants bare rule over one in his place.
And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place, man. All right. So when Alexander, 4 generals came into power, then came what is called the Doedici Wars, man. All right, where his generals was fighting for land, man. And then came the Syrian Wars between the Ptolemaic Empire and the Seleucid Empire, man.
Right.
Read Daniel's 11th chapter. That's the Game of Thrones, man. King of the South, King of the North, man. That's the Game of Thrones, man. Daniel 11th chapter is the Game of Thrones. That's where Esau got that from, man. I believe.
Same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. Man, just play the Game of the Thrones music in the background, and then read Daniel's 11th chapter, man. You'll see, man. All right, but this is a little joke, man.
All right,
That's
so
what
keep
it was.
reading now. Come.
The South on the North.
Come.
That's what it was.
They were fighting, man. Incest was going on, all of the same things going on in Game of Thrones, man. All right, brothers, so keep reading now.
Verse 9.
Right?
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Right?
So did their sons after them.
Right?
Many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
So the scriptures say when they put crowns on their heads and start to multiply, the Bible says evils will multiply in the earth, man. Do your research, man. The Greeks were faggots, man.
Right?
Idolaters, penis worshippers, man.
Right.
Boy lovers.
Right.
That was the Greek way of life back then, man. They started all this madness that you see today, man.
Right.
Okay, gymnos. Okay, we should go back to being naked, man.
Right. That's what it is.
Being in the gym. Do I you see niggas in the gym with their shirt off, pumping down holes, got on the coochies?
Right.
What are the goddamn see-through, what are the tights? Yeah, man.
Right. Right. That's where that shit come from.
Gymnos.
Like you see right there in the Olympics, in the modern day Olympics.
Olympics, come.
Motherfucker got this fucking shit, you see the motherfucking piece. All that bullshit, man.
All that came from the Greeks, man. That's where all that madness come from, man. Like today, that you see in college, all that BS.
Right. Grab ass and shit.
Look, they came from the Greeks, man. Evil will multiply in the earth. All right, keep reading now.
Verse 10.
Right.
And there came out of them a wicked root.
And there came out of them a wicked root. Now, just like inside of Daniel the 8th chapter, it said that a little horn came out of them. That's talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, man. Okay, the fourth. That's what that's talking about, man. All right, if you read on down. All right, keep reading now.
Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes,
Certain Epiphanies, keep reading.
son of Antiochus, the king, who had been an hostage
Hostage.
at Rome.
Yeah.
At Rome.
Yeah, because he was at war with the Romans, man. Okay, look up the Seleucid Roman wars, man. Okay, in Rome, put their foot up his ass, man. All right, so keep reading now.
And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
In the kingdom of the Greeks. So keep reading now. So now we getting down. Okay, I want through all that to get down to the nitty gritty, man. Here we go. I'll read that.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
In those days, there went out of Israel.
What kind of men are?
Read that.
Wicked men.
Wicked men. These were Israelites, man. But they were wicked. All right. So I'll keep reading now.
Who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen."
So they persuaded many other Israelites, saying, "Let's go make a covenant with these crackers, man."
Right.
All right, keep reading now.
Just like
That's
you
right.
niggas doing the
Come. Yeah, let's go get a 501c3. Let's make a covenant with Esau, man. Yeah, what's his name? Nate talking about, we got to deal with Esau paperwork. No, the hell you don't, man. Okay, not when it comes to these words, you don't, man. All right, brother, so keep reading that out.
So this First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 13.
No, 11.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men,
Wicked men, all right.
who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen
Right,
that are round about us.
right.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow."
They said since we stopped following the ways of the heathen, we've been catching hell. We've been suffering these curses. Right. So let's go make a covenant with this cracker, man. Let's go have some fun. All right, let's go be some hoe-ass niggas, man.
Right.
This is what that was saying. All right, keep reading that.
Right.
Verse 12. So this device pleased them well.
It said this device or this thought pleased them well, man. So it was satisfied with being a Greek, man. Being a faggot. All right, keep reading.
Verse 13.
Right,
Then certain other people were so forward herein
right.
that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
And the spirit bear witness. I get that on camera. They went to the heathen to get licensed to be married. That's what they were doing back then. Going to the cracker to get some license to do after their ways, man. How dare you put a man? Okay.
Man, the Lord gonna kill a lot of you Israelites, man.
Oh, y'all too late, bro.
Man, the Lord kill a lot of y'all, man, because you Israelites ain't right. All you want to do is see goddamn Canelo punch Triple G tonight, man. That's all y'all want to do, man. Talk shit and drink 40. Yeah. Eat tacos and that one goddamn jersey all day, man. Yeah. Man, the Most High gonna bring a lot of judgment on the planet Earth, man. Okay, but nevertheless, Israel back then, under the Grecian Empire, they went to the king and got license, man. All right, got approval to be Greeks. All right, to be whole ass niggas. Keep reading that.
First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem.
They built a place of exercise at Jerusalem. Now, there's nowhere in the law where the Most High told us to go build a damn basketball goal, man. That's not in the law, man. All right?
They ain't talking about you dumbass nigga. Get across the street.
Keep reading that out.
According to the customs of the heathen.
Right? According to the customs of the heathens, man. So Jake built gyms in Jerusalem after the ordinances of the heathens, man. And in those gyms, Jake was butt naked, both men and women, man. Right? Keep reading, man. You got a question now?
I got this book I'll bring it for y'all about ancient Greek history.
Yeah.
Saying how the brother from Mississippi brought it out.
Oh, yeah, come.
Yeah, I'll bring it to y'all.
You got that book?
Yeah, I'll bring it to y'all. But it was saying how they did that same thing, how the Jews, they was going the hardest up in there.
Yeah.
You got it in the pictures, they was making this shit.
Man, you ever saw Jake in the gym playing basketball? Man, Jake ended up breaking the ball down to his fucking shoe and dunked that hole, man. Going hard. Okay, sprint nigga. Man, I saw a nigga running so fast he failed, man. And nigga was gone off. Zooming, man. Show you that Jake is wicked, man. All right?
He's doing all that shit, peace swinging.
Peace swinging. Yeah, running. These nigga running full speed, butt naked, man. Everybody cheering and clapping and stuff, man. Wickedness, man. All right, keep reading that.
Go ahead. First Maccabees 1 and 15.
Right.
And made themselves uncircumcised.
Right.
And forsook the holy covenant.
And they forsook your house about your house. So they said, to hell with this.
Right.
I'm finna go sprint.
Right.
I'm finna go throw it down. What is the thing? The shot bus, the disc. I don't know what that shit costs. So he said, I'm finna go throw the damn shot.
Right.
Yeah. I'm finna go throw the goddamn shot, put it all the way to the breast sheet.
They got the extra picture in there when he
He throwing it. Yeah, man. Jake, man. That's what Jake was doing. Come on.
The scriptures say a gift destroyed the heart. These people get scholarships, these grants from ESAU, and they forget, and they forsook the Most High in His ways, man. They get comfortable in Babylon. From all the gifts, they don't acknowledge the Most High working in the planet Earth because they good, they eat. They chilling, they fucking hoes and shit, man.
Well, Jake plays Greek in college.
Yeah. Jake played Greek in college, man. Okay, oh damn, back that's them, man. Nigga running the spring, going hard, man.
Right.
That's them guys, man. All right, read that again now.
This verse Maccabees 1 and 15. And made themselves uncircumcised.
Right.
And forsook the holy covenant.
Right.
And joined themselves to the heathen.
Right.
It was sold to do mischief.
It was sold to do mischief, man. Our people. All right, verse 41.
God. First Maccabees 1 and 41.
Right.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom.
Wrote to the whole kingdom, man. All right, keep reading out.
That all should be one people.
All should be. Now, don't this sound familiar, man? Don't this sound very familiar? Show you that the new war, this new world order idea ain't something new, man. Esau been trying to push that BS, man. All right, what it was, the ancient Babylon, man. Okay, and what it was, the Tower of Babel. They were trying to do the one world order, man. There ain't nothing new on the planet Earth, but as Yoda said, let everybody be one people. That was his decree, man. All right, bro, so keep reading.
Knowing that wasn't how the Most High rolled it on, bro.
Come on.
Go ahead,
And everyone should leave his laws.
Right, he said that you should leave what you're doing, all right, following your customs. Right, keep reading.
Basically said, fuck y'all about shit.
Woo!
That's what they're saying, bro.
Woo! Hey, man. Jake, I'm telling you, bro.
Esau said in his heart that he is.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather be doing that out? Than out here doing broken apart, bro? Riding the goddamn bike with a piece of dog on your Bluetooth.
What is that?
So all the heathen agreed to the commandment of the king.
So it wasn't shit to the heathens to leave their law, statutes, and commandments because they don't hold to this shit, man. Heathens are heathens, man. Look, they down with whatever, man.
Right.
All right, the same thing today, man. All right, brother, so keep reading out.
Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
Many also of the Israelites, of the Jews that was in the land,
That's right.
consented unto his religion, man. Now, the Bible says that our law, statutes, and commandments are not like anybody else on the planet Earth. Meaning that we are distinct, man. We are a holy people. We have righteous laws. Jake said, I'm not dealing with that. Look, I want some long hair. I want some dreadlocks.
Right, tattoo.
I want some tattoos. All right, I want to cut my piece off. Woo, okay? I want an edge, I want to be a faggot.
You want to be like, what's up with Hank Dorian Great?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
I want to do these things, man. Hey, man. Look, don't take no pictures of us, bro.
Take pictures of the signs.
Of the sign.
You know what I'm saying? But Jake, be scared to run a stop sign, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or run the yellow light, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see the ESAU, he frees up, but he don't give a damn about the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High Power.
Right.
Right. God.
Read that again now.
Guys, this first Maccabees 1:43.
Right.
Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
Right.
And sacrificing to idols.
Ooh, Jake started sacrificing unto idols, which is forbidden in the law. Keep reading out.
Right. Sacrifice to idols.
Right.
And profane the Sabbath.
Profane the Sabbath. Keep reading.
For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah.
To the holy city, man. He sent letters. All right, keep reading.
God. That they should follow the strange laws of the land.
Right.
And forbid burnt offerings.
He said, look, y'all need to get down with the program.
God.
And stop burning these offerings. All right, keep reading.
God.
Now, hey, look. What we are reading is the downfall of the vast majority of the children of Israel, man. During this time of the Greek captivity, there was a heavy thing upon our people, man. Because I'm going to go back to Galatians 3:28 to show you who it's talking about, man. All right, keep reading now.
And then in Jeremiah, the 9th chapter, it said we're going to discontinue from our heritage.
17:4.
God, 17:4.
God.
It's a lot. This first Maccabees 1 and 4.
Right.
For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem.
Right.
And the cities of Judah.
Right.
That they should follow the strange laws of the land.
Right.
And forbid burnt offering.
Right.
Sacrifice and drink offering
Right.
in the temple.
Right.
And that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days.
Woo! Keep going out.
God. And pollute the sanctuary and the holy people.
Wow. Keep reading.
Set up altars and groves.
This is what Antiochus wrote to Jerusalem. All right, keep reading.
God. Forsake your how about you, man.
Yeah.
Shine. Follow me.
Hey, you gonna say it? Keep reading now.
God. And chapels of idols. And sacrifice swine flesh.
Woo! Sacrifice this pig upon this holy altar, man. The altar you have by Shimmy House Shine. Nigga, I want you to slay that pig right now. Get what Jake was doing. Okay, Mouse. He did it, man. Now some Jake said, hell no, fuck you, Antiochus. And guess what? They died. But guess what? That's an honorable death, man.
Right.
That's an honorable death.
Right.
Instead of rebelling against your house, shine, and living for a dispensation of time under wickedness, they said, man, you kill me, dog. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's the same mentality that we gotta have toward the New World Order system, man.
Right. That's the same. Now, what said, that's the mentality we got right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, once you find out the power, man, the fear of the Most High Power, the getting the knowledge, man, you know not to do that fuckery and bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing, man. Come kill me, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So we'd have been wicked enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to even know this truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He's gonna put me to death, man. Fuck that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you understood the scripture and know what come with that, man, death ain't shit, bro. Man, Jake better wake the fuck up. Go ahead, brother.
Come on, bro. Keep reading that out. This is us being stripped away of our heritage, man. All these things the brother read, This is what the law commands us for to do, but as Joseph said, don't do it. All right, keep reading.
God, this is First Maccabees 1:48.
Right?
That they should also leave their children uncircumcised.
Boom! Don't circumcise your child. Now, if you know anything, look, man, this was 300, look, man, all the way up to the Roman Empire, bro. It was like 300, then 400 years of Greek indoctrination. Right. Generation after generation, not circumcising their kids, not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Naming themselves by Greek customs, man.
Right.
Okay, following idols.
Right.
These were Israelites, man. All right, keep reading now.
And make their souls abominable.
And make their souls abominable. This is what Antiochus told the Israelites, man. Keep reading.
With all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
Against the law. All uncleanness, man. All right, keep reading now.
God. To the end, they might forget the law.
To the end that they might forget their way. That's what the whole duty was. To get these Jews from following law, statutes, and commandments to being Greeks, man. To follow what I want people to do. Keep reading now.
Esau doing the same thing today.
Same day today, man.
Doing the same thing.
That show you the reincarnation. Because the same niggas we reading about, the same niggas we reading right here, man.
That's right. Jake, look, man, you gotta learn how to apply the spirit, man. Be spiritual, man. See what the scripture is saying and apply it today, man. All right, brother, keep reading now.
You got all the ads on TV showing eating pork.
Yeah.
You got all this scholarships, go to college.
Yeah.
Education, he teach you his ways.
Yeah,
so
you got nigga on the football field right now with a goddamn concussion, man. Yeah. Sprint twisting that goddamn ankle. Tell us ACL, damn real bleeding. I mean, I said real bleeding. Internal bleeding. Yeah. Going hard, man. All right, keep reading now.
To run with that goddamn pigskin.
The pigskin ball, man. All right, brother, keep reading now.
To the end, they might forget the law,
right?
And change all the ordinance.
Keep reading.
And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king,
right?
He said he should die.
Plain and simple. If you don't do what I say, McKinney. So what do you think Israel was doing? Half on. The vast majority of them said, I'm going to do this. But some of them died, man. All right, keep reading now.
In verse 51. In the self-same manner, rode he to his whole kingdom,
right?
And appointed overseers over all the people,
right?
Commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city,
right?
Then many of the people were gathered unto them to wit everyone that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land.
So Jake forsook the law and said, I'm going to do this. These people talking about Israelites, man. Jake was doing that, man. All right, keep reading.
And drove the Israelites into secret places,
right?
Even wheresoever they could flee for us.
Secure.
For secure.
Right.
Now the 15th day of the month of Celia, Caselu, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar.
Well, they ain't prophesied about that, man. All right, keep reading.
And building idol altars throughout the city of Judah on every side.
Build idols in the city, man. All right, keep reading.
And burn incense at the doors of their houses,
right?
And in the streets,
right?
And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law Esau, that they found,
Esau started tearing the Bible up. Goddamn. Start tearing the Bible up, man. But yeah, you're a Christian. Yeah, G-Man found a way to justify this damn cracker, man.
Right.
This cracker started tearing up the Bible, man. Say, give me this. What they're talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. Burn it.
He might be a black Edomite.
Come on, hey, I believe it. I believe it. I keep reading that.
They burnt them with fire.
They burnt the Bible with fire, man. They weren't trying to look, man. They weren't trying to consent unto this word because it's not for the heathens, man. It's for the Israelites. Keep reading.
And whatsoever was found with any the books of the testament or any consented to the law, the king's commandment was that they should put him to death.
So if you were caught with some scriptures or some scrolls back then, Esau was killing you. Look, what you doing with that Bible in your hand? Killing right now. Same day in slavery. Nigga, if you let me catch you reading the Bible, I'm gonna kill you, man. Same thing, man.
All right, brother, keep reading.
That's coming back to.
Come on. Oh yeah, it's coming back, man. All right, start with Esau taking down YouTube videos, man. All right, then once he shut down YouTube, then he gonna start coming for the brothers, man. See, look, Jake coming to play. Come on, keep reading.
Verse Maccabees 1:58.
Right.
Thus did they, by their authority, unto the Israelites every month.
Unto who out?
The Israelites every month.
So these things happen unto the children of Israel. They left their kids uncircumcised. Already start worshiping idols and doing all kinds of abominations. Israelites were doing this, man. All right, so that's why Judas Maccabees and Matthias, they were pissed off, man. They were like, hell no. They were the one that kept the custom, man. All right, that's why we read the New Testament. You see the scribes and the Pharisees. That steal from that, man. Steal from Judas Maccabees and rebelling. All right, that Maccabean revolt, known as Hanukkah, man. All right, so keep reading now.
All right. So as many as were found in the cities,
right?
Now the 5 and 20 days of the month, they did sacrifice upon the idol altar,
right?
Which was upon the altar of the Most High.
They went to the altar of the Most High and sacrificed abomination.
Right.
We're talking about the altar of Yahweh, man. His name was on that, man.
Right.
Jake said, shit, I'm gonna be a Greek, I'm gonna slice this damn pig open. Yahweh, I understand what you're talking about, but this part got me under death. So I'm gonna consent to what he got to say. That's what Jake is doing, man. Being pussy, man. All right,
59.
right?
Now the 5 and 20 days of the month, they did sacrifice upon the idol altar, which was upon the altar of the Most High.
Right.
At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death their women, right? They had caused their children to be circumcised.
But Esau was so passionate about what he believed in, he said, look, I'm going to put these women to death, circumcising their kids. Keep that in mind, because Titus, the kids were never circumcised, man. They were known as Greeks. Why? Because they were descendants of this, man. By the Greek customs, man. That's why Timothy was uncircumcised. That's why Paul and Romans the 16th chapter was naming all them Greek names for them, because you had Israelites following. Right, keep reading now.
God. And they hang the infants about their necks.
They were hanging Israelite babies by their necks, man, because they were getting circumcised. Keep reading.
And rifled their houses,
right?
And slew them that had circumcised them,
right?
Howbeit, many in Israel were fully resolved in confirming themselves not to eat anything, not to eat any unclean thing.
So these were the elect, man. The elect was standing bold like hell to the no. I ain't gonna eat no swine flesh. I'm still gonna circumcise my child. I'm still gonna keep the Sabbath days. I'm gonna follow you how about shit I was shot. You can kill me or do what you gonna do. And guess what? The scripture will tell you that they died, man. But these were men who had fear of Yahweh, man, because they understood that being killed by man when the man, look, that's not nothing being killed by a man. Look at Most High get his hands on you, man. Your man gonna be boiled out of your mind, man, getting tortured. All right? And not in hell, because judgment fell on the earth. All right, keep reading now.
God. Verse Maccabees 1:63.
Right.
Wherefore they chose rather to die.
These Israelites, right? These elect men and women chose rather to die. Keep reading.
That they may not be defiled with meat.
Right? That they won't be defiled with this pork chop. But a nigga going hard today for pork chop. Shit, my grandma eat it. She been eating this and my mama wouldn't live. You simple ass nigga, man. That's why her heart fell. That's why she got high blood pressure and her knees gone, man. All right, her damn arm gone. But see, our people had some kind of integrity, man. Okay, they elected about people. They had integrity, man. They had fear of your house by seeing how it was shot. I ain't gonna eat no damn pork, but now it's being pushed, man. Our people pushing for it, man. Go to a goddamn family reunion, man. To the damn James family reunion. Williams family reunion. Where the hell you get the names from, nigga? You're a slave master. But yeah, a nigga boasted that name, man. So, look, bro, I only got that in the world.
I said, I'm like, how the hell many people got the same last name, but we ain't no skin each other? That shit confused the hell out of me, man. Until I came into the truth and I understood, like, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. Here it is, your last name William, my last name William, or Jones or anything, but we ain't no skin each other. What nigga, how the hell you get my name then? Shit, nigga, I don't know, y'all probably stole it from us. Oh, dumbass niggas, man. Yeah, man. But that's a confusion of Babylon, man. That don't make no sense. All right, brother, keep reading now.
If I might say, it said they chose rather to die than to eat the abominable food. That's gonna happen today in these times. Not taking the chip, you gonna rather die, man, than not take that chip.
Yeah, man. You gonna pray to have that faith, man. All right, because we all gonna be tried, man. Okay, brother, keep reading now.
Verse 63.
Right.
Wherefore they chose rather to die,
right,
that they might not be defiled with meat,
right,
and that they might not profane the holy covenant,
right.
So then they died.
So then they got put to death. All right, keep reading.
And there was very great wrath upon Israel.
And there was very great wrath upon the Israelites, man. So you can see after reading that, man, you see how much pressure was put upon our people, man. That was under the threat of imminent death if they didn't consent unto the Greek way of life, man. This is what these New Testament goddamn Renaissance Christians don't understand, man. That those Greeks that Paul went to, those heathens, Gentiles that Paul went to, they were Israelites, they were lost, man. All right, so brother, read what
like these things that just left in here. They want to try to debate Genesis, man. We can't break down Genesis 1 and 1, so we can't have no discussion, bro. We can't have no discussion, bro. We can't even break down Genesis. I'm not going back to the brother, but it's like that's how simple our people are, man. You know what I'm saying? And death is sure as a father, man. You can't break down Genesis 1 and 1, but I can't talk to you.
Yeah, man. Why Jake always want to get deep for it, man? Come on, man. Yeah, man. Jake want to be. Yeah, man. Stick with the milk, man. Just stick with the milk and be humble, man. All right? Now, ain't no wrong with learning some meat, all right? Because 9 times out of 10, well, 10 times out of 10, you watching the apostle, you gonna hear some meat, man. All right? But for us younger brothers, man, deal with the milk, bro. Get your foundation together, man. All right, brother. So read what you got, because I want to speed this up a little bit.
Hey, how you gonna build a house with no foundation? Man? You got hella fine walls.
Yeah.
You got some badass windows and doors. You can't wait to put your roof on. Roof ain't one. Foundation ain't shit, man. What's gonna happen when half a wind come through?
Coach, come, man. Blow your ass away, man.
I'll give an example. Like you learn all this meat, but you ain't got no brotherly love. Eventually, the Most High gonna take your ass out of here and take
you
your
ain't got a
spirit,
tooth
man.
in your mouth, man. You ain't got a tooth in your mouth, man. And you talking about you chewing on raw steak, man.
Yeah.
You ain't choking on it, bro.
Proud niggas in Israel, man. Proud niggas conversate Israel like proud as hell. Okay, are they, you know what I'm saying? Are speaking good? Okay, all this goddamn glitter and glamour, but these niggas some hoe ass niggas inwardly, man. Spiritually, inwardly these niggas some hoes, man. Niggas in Israel call themselves Israelites, man. Some po puss ass niggas, man. And the Most High gonna expose you, man. All right, brother. So read that because I want to speed that up.
I want to see you put the fucking game.
Come.
I want to witness this shit.
That's right.
Yeah, brother. So read what you got out.
This is 2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 1.
Right.
Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers.
To compare the Jews, the Israelites, to depart from the laws. Keep reading.
Laws of their fathers.
Right.
And not to live after the laws of Yahweh.
Right.
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
Pollute the temple, man. The holy of holies, man. All right, keep reading.
And to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympus.
Right.
And that in garrison of Jupiter, the defender of strangers.
Yeah. Start calling it the temple out of some dirty ass Greek gods, man. That's what that was telling Jake to do, man. And guess what Jake did, man. All right, keep reading.
As they did desire that dwelt in the place.
Right.
The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people.
Look, this was sore and grievous unto our nation of people, man. All right, Jake was catching hell, man, under the threat of imminent death for not consenting, man. All right, I'll keep reading up.
For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles,
right,
who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy place.
Yeah, man, they had temple harlots. Man, can you start recording us, please, man? Thank you.
You can take a picture of the sign.
Yeah, you take the sign.
But yeah, we respectfully do it. Not us, but take pictures.
Excuse me, man. Do you still believe that you're an Israelite? Yeah, so, I'll ask you one question. Why are you still smoking cigarettes?
Be honest.
Be honest. Huh? You're a nurse? But like, I know the Bible said it's supposed to be your company. The Bible supposed to be your company, not a cigarette, man. Then with the so-called white man teach our people to find comfort in this current world, man. So you got to repent from that, man. That is not the way of the Holy Scriptures, man. Your body is the temple of the Most High Yahweh by Shimmy Shai, man. Smoking will get you put the death system. Repent from that, man.
You don't have to go tonight to work on it.
Yeah, work on it. Yeah, bro, so keep going on that.
And had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places.
Right.
And besides that, brought in things that were not lawful.
Right.
The altar was also filled with profane things,
right,
which the law forbiddeth.
Right.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days, right, or ancient feasts.
So it was lawful for an Israelite man to keep the 7 days or the ancient feasts, all right? Can you read?
Or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
Jacob called himself Antiochus, Apollos, Timothy, Titus, Ephesians, Romans. They could call themselves Israelites no more. So when you get to the New Testament, you see all these different names. You're like, what the fuck is this? What's this? Don't make them Israelites, man. They just look bugged out and down. But you can tell me your current. That's who Paul was sent to. That's who Paul was sent to, man. Keep reading now.
And in the day of the king's birth, every month, they were brought by bitter constraint to eat of the sacrifices.
Right.
And when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus carrying ivy. Right? Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen,
right,
by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews,
right,
that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices.
To the Jews, to the Israelites, man, the Bible is so clear who it's talking about, man. All right, keep reading.
And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles should be put to death.
If you didn't get down with the get down, Antiochus said, what up?
And whoso would not conform themselves to the manners of the Gentiles,
right,
should be put to death.
Should be put to death. So that's what our people presented, man. Jacob called themselves Israelites. Jacob called themselves by Greekish names, man. So when you read the New Testament, you see all them like inside of Romans the 16th chapter. I guess starting at the top. What's the name? Phoebe, all these different names. Those are Greek names, man. But they were Israelites, all right, brother? So read that out. And then, brother, get John 7:35. Yeah,
The University of Chicago Press Journal, the Hellenization of the Jews between 334 BC and 70 AD.
During the time that the Greeks ruled in 334 BC, the Greeks came into power, man. All right.
Author George Gilbert,
right?
And this on page 528, the second to the last paragraph. Yet more important for the Hellenization of the Jews.
For the what?
Yet more important for the Hellenization of the Jews.
Right?
before the New Testament era.
Before the New Testament era. This is what you niggas don't get, man. This was before the New Testament even came about. Jake was already getting Hellenized, man. All right, which we just read about, man. All right, keep reading, Doc.
That's one of the reasons Esau took out the Apocrypha out the Bible.
Come on.
You gotta link everything together.
Everything together, man. All right.
You gotta put the structure.
Come
Yet more important for the Hellenization of the Jews before the New Testament era,
right?
Than the presence of the Greeks in the land of the Jews,
right?
Of which we have spoken, was the scattering of the Jews.
What was the scattering of the Jews? Those Israelites that was in them foreign lands inside of Asia Minor, who Paul went to, man. All right, keep reading.
Through the various lands from which the times of Alexander had come more and more under the sway of Greek civilization.
Over hundreds of years of getting taught fucking Greek philosophy, man. For over 300 years, man. Constantly, generation after generation, calling themselves Greek, living like Greeks, man. This is what our people were doing. All right, up into the time of the Messiah. Keep reading now.
To this subject, we must give careful attention.
To this subject, you niggas gotta pay the fuck attention, man. Excuse my language, but you gotta pay attention, man. To this subject, because that's the key thing to know when you're reading the New Testament, man. Because at first, when I came into the truth, I could understand what Greek was, Grecian, Gentile, and what it was talking about, right? And two, I started, you know what I'm saying? I started listening more. I started asking questions. I started doing research and reading, man. And come to find out that those Greeks were Israelites, man. All right, keep reading.
To this subject, we must give careful attention if we are to understand the extent and depth of the impression Greek civilization upon the Jews people.
Hey, well, I know, but that's why I expect to tell you about being born again, man. You gotta cast off all that bullshit and just start from ground level, man. Put that pride away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, hey, man, we all been, somebody in our family pushed the church house on us, man. Whether mama, grandma, auntie, or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that shit to the side, man, and be taught again, brother. Brother just testified, man. We understood what a Jew, Greek, and all that, but you couldn't put it together. You gotta put all that shit out to the side and get built back up again. You be like, damn, bro. And it's easy and simple to understand. But shit, you still got cats like G-Man,
yeah.
And what's that? The cats that's in Dallas, man. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. Y'all easy work, man. Y'all easy work, bro. We ain't even. And let me tell you something, man. If y'all out of branch out in Houston, don't come up here, man. Don't come up here, man. We ain't got nothing for you, man. You can't even fuck with my young brothers, man. So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Stop. Go ahead, Doc.
Come on, now. So they was on that?
Got it.
All right, bro. So read that John real quick, man.
This is John chapter 7 and verse 35.
Right.
Then said the Jews among themselves.
The Jews understood the Maccabean history, man. Listen to what they're about to say, man. Hey, look, pay very close attention, man. Read it out.
Whither will he go that we shall not find him?
I'm talking about the Lord Yahweh. Shall he read?
Will he go unto the dispersed?
Will he go to the dispersed? Now the word dispersed in the Greek, strong G1290. It says a diaspora. It says a scattering, dispersion of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations. So they talking about scattered Israelites dwelling amongst these Greeks. Keep reading.
Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles?
Among the Gentiles. Now, if you go into that word in the Greek, because Esau changed that word, the word is strong G 1672 Helen, which is what? Greek. The word's supposed to be Greek, but Esau changed to Gentiles to make it seem like he's talking about everybody. No, it's talking about the Greeks, like we just read about, man. So he said, where will he go? Will he go to the dispersed amongst the Greeks? Keep reading.
Among the Gentiles?
Right.
And teach the Gentiles?
The Jews were calling the Israelite foreigners Greeks. So they knew that they were Israelites, but they said, hell no. They thought in the Greco-Roman way of life, them niggas are Greeks. Look, all of us, we ain't dealing with these niggas that come over here and gonna kill them. But guess what? Paul went to them, man. Paul went to those Israelite foreigners and was teaching them, and the Jews were pissed off. And then look, I only wanted to kill Paul for teaching the Greeks, man, because they thought they were gone. They had no hope. But you have to understand the importance of Yahweh. Through Yahweh, those Israelite foreigners were able to come back to the fold just like us, man, because they represent us, man. Go on, ball that our damn mind, but once you hear about Yahweh and understand what sacrifice or represent, then you get it, man. You're like, damn.
Hey, that shows you how he was fearing the Lord is, man. Paul, I mean, look from where he was, what the Spirit of the Lord turned into, man. You know what I'm saying? And he did it without no fear, man. You understand what I'm saying? Man, that's man. Brother, you gotta look at that and see that example, man. You know what I'm saying? All these things written there for an example for us.
Yeah, man. That's why you have to study these scriptures and study history, man. All right, the apostles and elders always push that, man. You know, but we just touched on a little bit of history, man. That Greek history is very vast, man. All right, and if you read the first, when the first magazine, the second magazine, you will see Jake being whole ass niggas, man. All right, but just you know what I'm saying, to show y'all in the scriptures, man, that the Jews who were keeping the laws, they were calling the Israelite foreigners Greeks. So that's why back in Galatians 3:28, Paul said neither Jew nor Greek. Those Greeks, they were Israelites, man. They wasn't heathens, man. All right? Hey, got anything else, bro? Hey, look, so with that, man, we're going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations unto you, brethren, during this break of truth and sincerity and fear, man. Shalom.
Shalom.